Hey, happy Friday, everyone. What's going on?
Oh, gamers, what's happening?
Happy Friday.
Brad, how are you back from your trip?
Man, it was amazing.
Yeah, man, it looked like a great time.
So many games, so many pinballs and arcades. It was great.
Yeah, we've been off now, with this show for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a while. How's
Yeah.
everybody been?
I've been good, just been busy. And
Same.
I made my return to YouTube last night on Zod Rider's show. I see Zod Rider in the chat. Thank you so much for having me on. It was a great time. It was good getting to speak to you finally in person. And yeah, we had a good conversation. Went in there blind, not knowing what we were going to talk about, like I like to do it. And I think it went really well.
It's a good show. I watched it.
Oh, thank you. Steps, how are you?
Pretty good. I had to do a stream earlier today about some other topic of some other arcade company, and
yeah, which one was that?
Could that be the Street Fighter 2 Champions Edition for the 10th time? Yeah, that's.
I thought it looks nice with the waterfall control deck.
It does look nice, but it's not really anything different. It's nothing new. So if you have the Yoga Flame or the Shinku, it's the same game library, same PCB. So
yeah, it looked like it had a pretty cool game library, but again, it's more of the same, right?
Yeah, but if you don't have it, it looks like a good thing to have. But to be honest with you, those Shinkus and those Yoga Flames are probably gonna go in clearance. So why not get that? Save
True.
$1.
Well, I guess it depends on what people want. This one does look kind of close to like the original.
Yeah.
Is that control panel? Is it made out of plastic or is it made out of
what's it made out of? It's made out of plastic. So I'm gonna assume it's gonna be the same flimsy plastic that's at the bottom of the control decks, most of those control decks. So we'll see. We'll see if somebody gets it and builds it and
someone's gonna get it, Steps.
The real arcades are metal.
You don't even need to worry about that. Someone's gonna get it.
Biggie D's getting it, yeah.
So when I'm thinking about this, but it's plastic and it has that waterfall shape, so they're probably gonna be able to do away with the deck protector on it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They did. There's no deck
I hate the deck protectors.
That's a step in the right direction.
It's a step in the right direction. Absolutely.
Yeah, as long as the artwork doesn't rub off the plastic.
Yeah. Make sure it's high quality vinyl. Make sure it's not like, where you scratch it and it just comes right off.
I will say this.
Put a clear coat on it.
I do like the game library on it. I know it's last year's. I already have it, so I don't need another one. But good game library, good PCB. One of the better arcade one-ups products I've used. So
it has Pro Gear on it, which is such a great shoot 'em up from Cave.
Good shmup.
Oh yeah,
it's a good one.
Yeah, but yeah, again, it's the same game, same thing. But I think right now, for arcade one-up news, if you're new to home arcades and you're just starting to build up your collection, you kind of came in at a good time because now these can just be your first cabinets and you kind of get the best version of the ones that they've put out. For everybody else, we've seen all this stuff now 10 times, so
it's like I have
everyone's
the big
waiting
blue
for something
with the
new.
Input lag fix, so it's like I really don't need it, but it is cool.
I think the most exciting one will be their next shooter cabinet, light guns.
Time Crisis.
Yeah, I would say that. As long as they don't screw it up, as long as when people play the game, it plays right. It's like, you get all these Time Crisis games. Well, you actually don't. It's one game and we cut it into 4 chapters.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
It is arcade one-up. It is arcade one-up,
so,
there's that going for it. So it's probably going to be messed up.
Well, at least that's some sort of news. There's not so much going on as far as with all of the home arcade companies. No news with AtGames, but I wanted Nix to show some stuff with the AtGames here in a moment. iiRcade basically right now, I think the biggest news is the mystery encoder, team encoder board, and what people are starting to do with it. The official software for it is not out yet. Am I correct when I say that?
It is not that I know of. I have been using the software, but I do not believe it's that.
Now you've used it a lot, Brad. You've used it. What do you guys think so far?
Well, here's what I'll tell you. The games that Mystery Encoder included in it, the Donkey Kong, the Mortal Kombat, and the Hubert, those went over fine. Adding your own ROMs, he's working on a tutorial on how to do it because it's kind of confusing. And I gotta say it's simple, a little bit confusing. Some people figured it out. Some people have some other games going. The games they did put on it, the Mortal Kombat run's good. I'm not a Mortal Kombat player, but
there were no games included in it. Steps when I downloaded it, it was just like no games.
Mystery Encoder wants to make that clear. He's not including
there were no
any
games in it. It was there were no games in it.
Yeah, I see a Mystery Encoder in the chat.
Yeah, he's made that very clear.
He's made that very clear. He's made that very good. He's not including ROMs. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's an awesome board.
So does Robbie Roto play good? That's a free ROM. Does a Robbie Roto game play good?
Well, I played the games that were on P-Dub stream, and they ran pretty good. That's all I'll say.
And no concern about like everything seems to be working smooth. No problems. No concern about anything getting messed up.
No, I had a couple hiccups, but they were corrected really easily. And it's a good idea to back up your system in case you do have those hiccups so that you have it. And it does take it took me about 4 hours to back up because I had 128
I heard
gigs.
that it's gonna take a while.
It backs up not just the total gigs you have, but it backs up like the whole image of the drive. So it's going to take, that long because even if you only have 2 games on it, it's a 128. So yeah.
I think it's worth it just for that. Even if you have no interest in using it for anything else, I would say it's well worth the purchase and the price just for being able to back everything up. Just in case something happens, you could just, I guess, put the image back and then you'll be right back where you were.
Oh, Mystery Encoder says there's a tutorial on how to do it available already. So where is the tutorial, Mystery Encoder, and all that good stuff?
I have a feeling, and this is what I was just about to say, and then the way Steps asked Mystery Encoder the question, Mystery Encoder is going to become the new Michael. Everyone's going to be bugging him.
Yeah, he's going to be hounded.
Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you put this game? Why can't I get that game?
Yeah.
Virtual Fighter?
Give him a couple of weeks. The difference between Mystery Encoder and Michael is Mystery Encoder is going to blow up all our iiRcades if we bother him too much.
He sent it to me, I guess. I haven't been on Discord today. I did that one stream, and then I went out, and I just got home. So sorry, Mystery Encoder. My bad.
So that's what's going on with iiRcade. No new game releases this week. If anybody was wondering,
I have a question.
Or news on the gold edition.
Let's say I back up my game library, and Mystery Encoder I see is in the chat. Let's say I back up my game library, and something bad happens to my iiRcade. There's a lightning storm, and that iiRcade gets fried. Can I back those? If I get another iiRcade, can I back up my games off of that image onto a different machine, or is it only possible to back them up to that exact same machine? That was a question I had about doing the backup.
If it copies everything,
I would imagine
all the software, then I
think
it would just
to the machine.
No, I would imagine you could.
You would probably have to hook it up to a new machine, delete that one, and then put that image from your old machine that's broken onto the new image,
right? Yeah.
And then it should just be there.
Oh, he's answering you right now. As far as you cannot utilize the backup to transfer from one PCB to another, but no one's tried it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think all the games. I think the games are tattooed to
the serial number.
Okay, he's explaining this. Okay, because the Android user data is encrypted per board.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be able to clone phones and hack into people's data.
Okay.
So there's your answer. So based on how iiRcade had things set up, no. No.
So it's a
cannot do that.
backup for the machine you have. So like if I got a fresh iiRcade, I couldn't like put my games on it that I did
Correct.
legally purchase. Even though I legally purchased them, I could not put my legally purchased games.
So theoretically, your PCB gets
iiRcade.
fried. You're screwed
host.
anyway.
Don't
It
you
doesn't matter.
all use
the backup
like
means
good
nothing.
surge protectors to protect your stuff anyway? So you should be fine.
Yeah, don't you get a battery backup? And
I don't have any of that.
So basically,
I just got my house just got invaded by ants. I was in the middle of filming the AtGames video. As soon as I picked my camera up to do the AtGames pinball video, my wife screams from the other room. Ants!
What's this? Is this what he's like? That doesn't mean you won't be able to recover them in some other way in the future. So what's he talking about there?
That means he may be able to come up with a way.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
He's coming up with another means because you kind of have to because you got to work. You got to work on like the gold edition in some way how to do that without this mystery enabler board because he haven't made one for that. So I don't know what's going on there. What's this? I am the most positive someone is going to post their games. We saw a few leak already. I'm just not going to support. Yeah, definitely. You don't want to be supplying the ROMs. You're not going to condone it. Absolutely. You do with what you want with it once you have it. That's the message to the public.
We're still early in this whole, transition phase.
Transition and experimentation because this is a new product device that's, just made out of scratch.
6 months down the road, who knows? Like I've been hearing about possible new owners. I have no idea what's like. I hear things, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really like, I don't pay too much attention to like all the groups and stuff and all the stuff that's going on, but I hear little things here and there, and I kind of figure that someone potentially will pick up the iiRcade.
No, I agree because at this point now, like you can't put any games on it unless you have these means, and now these enabler boards aren't going to be for sale anymore. So really, if there's any machines out there, its only purpose is just as a shell to make your own arcade machine at that point.
The bankruptcy was updated to state there was no assets. So I mean, I guess that makes sense if there's only 7,000 cabinets. I mean, there's not that much of a user base.
Well, we're not really assets per se, but like really, it's the company that they have were really physical assets. Did they have like they were renting a building, right? They didn't really have any assets.
Yeah.
Really, like you
could sell a company's name if it had value. Like if McDonald's went bankrupt, someone might buy the McDonald's name. Not that they would. I mean, they're very, very well off. But like Toys R Us, I think their name went to
the only assets they'd have is like the office chairs and the desks and whatever they had in their office space.
They have that mascot. What's his name? Jeffrey? What was it, like a giraffe? Jeffrey the giraffe?
Yeah, somebody bought Toys R Us, and now it's like in the Macy's stores or something.
Yeah, well, exactly, Mr. Encoder. Somebody did buy a new machine right now from a retailer that it still carries it. Yeah, you can't do anything with it.
They have no way to give you games, update your firmware, or do anything
Everything's
for your
shut
cabinet
down
anymore.
Yeah. So so I don't know what the retailers are going to do with their machines if they still have them. Even if you check the websites,
that's what I was thinking.
They're still up,
like they
for
have
sale, like
those,
the brick and all that.
Those
you should check
machines that are left. Like if you can't put games on them,
that'd be a good thing. Let's check the website and see.
They should just sell them for super cheap. Remember, I mentioned that to you all. I was like, what's going to happen like when they're completely out of business?
I like the tinker. What if I break something?
Maybe we can get like.
Look at that beautiful Dell monitor right beside my iiRcade Gold. Imagine if that was inside of that gold. I mean, what if I break it when I do that mod? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's why backing up is such a great idea.
Well, breaking stuff software-wise and breaking stuff physically, Brad, is going to be two different things. Like
that is true.
No amount of software fix is going to help if you fry something.
Yeah. That is true.
Just be careful.
That's what I'm afraid of. But you can see it looks good.
You all know, like I've been telling you for a while, like I turned on my gold and I was playing the game and all of a sudden I saw something that didn't look right. And ever since then I have these green lines that go down the screen. I looked it up in YouTube videos and it's basically, it's usually just like a loose connection. So if you open it and you push on it, it could fix it. But I figured if I'm going to do that, I might as well put one of those best on earth monitors in there. So I'm thinking about picking one of those up. But right now I'm using it. It seems to be fine. It just, when you first turn it on, it's at its worst. But then over time, I believe as it heats up, it may do some, the heat might make the connection better and it starts to go away.
So for confirmed in the Brick Canada, iiRcade is not on the website, but I did see the CasinoCade for sale for $699.90.
What a great value!
Is that really $6.99?
Up here in Canada,
everything's more.
Is there a Wheel of Fortune's game that I can just download on a Kindle Fire tablet?
2 full screens.
Yes, if you combine the two size screens, it'll give you the largest screen available on any arcade.
Combined screen.
So combined screen real estate.
It's all about the inches.
That's what Chaotic was saying on my stream today.
Don't you think people are gonna get bored of that CasinoCade after like a day?
Well, it depends on what kind of games are on it. Like, there's a multitude of games. Like, simple games can keep you entertained for hours.
Well, they don't. Yeah. So it seems like you can't play all the games. You have to unlock them.
Well, that's the replay value. You got to go in there and play the games to unlock them. So maybe.
But what are you unlocking? Solitaire? Like,
I'm not worried about it because I'm not going to buy. Well,
yeah, there's probably Solitaire. There's probably Mahjong that's on there. There's probably there's a lot of touch games you could have on there.
See that what Mystery and Coder's saying. That's what my concern is. Like, it's literally a paperweight. If you can't even put the 12 games on the iiRcade, I mean, what good is it? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's probably why immediately these retailers probably caught wind of the bankruptcy. They probably had to pull these machines off the websites and stuff like that because to avoid any customer returns, because a customer will buy it maybe unknowingly and get it home and then find out that they can't do anything with it, and they're like, hey, this thing's a piece of junk, and you just pull it off the website, just avoid the hassle.
At that point they should just get their money back and be able to keep the thing.
Well, but that's the thing, they're not going to get their money back essentially because the company's bankrupt, so I don't know what they're going to do with it.
No, if you buy it from a retailer, I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying what the retailers are going to do with the stock that they have. Because you can't really sell it to the customer because, like I said, the customer is just going to return it, right? And it's just going to create more hassle and more money spent, right? Because of the return, restocking, and all that stuff. So just, I don't know, just cut your loss, right?
Mystery and Code is saying that just happened.
Just throw it in the dumpster, essentially, at this point. That's what they're going to do, the retailers.
Had a gold dead cells he just opened and built, and
you know what?
You have no games at all.
Worst comes to worst, you have a nice cabinet. You just have to make your own, do some modding and stuff.
Well, that's what we're going to be doing because with Glenn's deck that's coming out, what I can do with the gold edition. And,
show that modding you did with your AtGames. Bring that up. Show that build, because I have CoinOps X.
Oh, you want me to show the awesome sauce?
Awesome
build?
sauce. Yes. Yeah, I have the CoinOps X
the
too.
Sauce. So you guys want to see the sauce?
Yeah.
Yes, the sauce. All right.
Oh, see, that's what I messed up. I played Mortal Kombat on the AtGames. Nick's hooked me up with awesome sauce.
Absolutely.
Now, Zodwriter was saying last night when we were talking, like he's another person that believes like if iiRcade would have allowed the cabinets to be opened up, they probably would have sold a lot more of them. But
for sure.
But I'm thinking too, Brad.
The bring your own games.
Is it true that they weren't really making money on the cabinets? They were losing money just to gain.
They went bankrupt. They weren't doing something right. I mean, obviously.
Bring in Nix.
Yeah.
Nix, are you now? Did you connect this to your mini?
Yes, it's connected to my MIDI. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see you.
Right,
I have you full screen now.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get audio through this, but
no, we don't need audio. But I just.
All right, so I go down in here, and you can
Is this hooked up to a hard drive?
Yeah, actually, let me pull my webcam up and I'll show you that real quick.
Mystery Encoder says they'll pay $500K for shitty Sega games. Well, yeah, it wasn't that the fact that they were Sega. It was
so
just
so this is a 2 terabyte portable hard drive, and it's
that's
just
nice.
That's nice.
How much is that?
Pretty small.
I don't know. I spent like $100 for it on Amazon, and it's just hooked up to the puck. It works with the puck.
Huh.
So let's switch back over. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. All right, here we go. And we're gonna go up here and run the scripter file here.
So this is different.
This is the full build. This is like the 900 whatever gig build that this thing is.
Look at that.
So you run the scripter file to launch it?
Yeah, on here on the interface of the AtGames here. Yeah, you run that.
That's pretty slick.
And yeah, they did a really good job. They even have a Back to the Future theme that I could switch over to.
Okay.
Which looks pretty good. But as you can see, it's got an arcade. I'm gonna just scroll through it. So they spend a lot of time making it easy to find things instead of scrolling through a lot of games. So if you want to play, twin stick, spinner, all that, as you can see. Then you got your computer titles. So it has
what's Legends Unchained? I've never even heard of that.
Legends Unchained.
Yeah, Mystery Encoder's talking about it. It says better than the optimizing the stock OS. Never even heard of that.
We got the console, so it's got. I think
I
got
realized
Dreamcast
I needed this until
cool.
I saw this, Nix. Now I need it.
Yeah, the handhelds, like all the handhelds you could have on here.
That's a lot on there.
Oh yeah, let's actually go into some. I'll just go into the handhelds and I'll show you like Atari Lynx. I'll just scroll through them. You can read the bottom.
That's crazy.
Wonder Swan.
What is that?
The Game and Watch.
Game Boy.
It is cool, but color, I'm just going to turn it on and probably play Robotron. I'm probably just going to go to the same games I would be playing anyway.
Anyway, back out of
this.
It is cool. So you can think all the handhelds there. I hit the B button, right?
And there's probably hundreds of games in each subdirectory with those, to scroll through.
He's saying it's endless. It pretty much has everything.
Okay,
do you have TurboGrafx 16?
Yes. If I can get out of this. Hold on a second.
TurboGrafx 16 for Steps. Steps Gaming, a huge fan.
I'm trying to get back to the home menu here. Just give me 1 second here.
Legends Unchained is basically Batocera for your stock cabinet.
Console. Here we go.
USB. Wow. That's
all right, we'll go to TurboGrafx 16 for your steps. So here's all the Ataris, like 2600 all the way up here, essentially, right? Which is nice. So let's go to TurboGrafx 16. Oh man,
kid AstroCade. Wow.
Vectrex.
It depends on how they run too.
So you got there's a different. You got this one.
Vectrex would be hard because it has a vector monitor.
And then you got TurboGrafx CD. So let's go into the 16.
Man, that's a great game.
So what game are you looking for, Steps?
Let's go with Battle Royale. I see it over there.
All right, let's go to the
Dreamcast at full speed. Wow, that's cool.
I used to have AirZong. It loads fast.
Yeah, I played this Battle Royale at my friend's house growing up.
Dungeon Explorer 2. I remember that game.
Yep, Dungeon Explorer. I never played the second one. I played the first one.
Did it freeze up on me? What happened here?
Mystery Encoder says I wanted.
Steps Gaming wants to see Virtual Fighter. She's going to get Virtual Fighter one way or another.
Virtual Fighter is not on here, but there is a bunch of games that are like that kind of esque on here, and some Dreamcast games are on here as well. There's like a big library of Dreamcast games that run on here.
So can we expect similar stuff like this on our iiRcade down the road?
One would think. Now to get out of this, I have to hold. Hold couple buttons down, so it pulls up this interface here.
Mystery coders give me crap.
And we go to there, and we got to actually quit.
Hey, I bet you it's possible the Sega Genesis version of Virtual Fighter's on there.
Sega Genesis version. Hey, mate. Hey, we want to check it? Let's see if it.
Yeah, go to Sega. Is it Genesis had it?
Genesis.
Does it have Dreamcast?
Am I in console right now?
I think did they make Virtua Fighter for 32X and Genesis both? I'm trying to remember.
There was a Virtua Fighter for Dreamcast, but I'm not sure if it was the second one or the first one.
The Dreamcast has Virtua Fighter 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said Genesis had a Virtua Fighter?
I think it had Virtua Fighter 2.
Oh, let's see.
And that's what MJP wants. He wants 2. He doesn't want 3. He wants 2.
Yeah, the Marvelverse Capcom 2 Dreamcast version is amazing. Video Game Vegas, shout out. Got a great channel. Check him out.
Oh, you got Kadash.
There's 794 games here in this one.
That's insane.
Yogi Bear for Sega Genesis.
Let's see. Here's the
Valis,
V. Here's the V.
Vapor.
News Vapor.
Virtua Fighter 2. There it is.
Fire that mug up. Let's see what the performance is like. It's for steps. Do performance review steps. Let us know how this is running. Let us know if this is full speed. I want to hear a full critique of this game.
Look at that. That's what you get.
It's not even working. It's not working.
That's amazing. Is this a Pandora's box? That's what a Pandora's box is like. It's like, look, the game's running.
Hey, it's playable.
Yeah,
it's playable.
It's running. If you don't know anything about the game,
it'll be fixed in 6 months.
It's running horribly.
It'll be fixed in 6 months.
All stretched out with like all kinds of sound glitches.
Maybe it didn't load properly. Let's try loading it again.
This thing can't run. Can it run Saturn?
No, Saturns. They didn't put Saturn.
I think Saturn's really hard to emulate, though.
Yeah,
I know it's been notoriously hard to emulate.
Let's try reloading it. Maybe
Does it have PS2 games on it?
Maybe the ROM is messed up. Yeah, the ROM's messed up, but it does play. The ROM's just messed up.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. But like, a lot of games do work on here. That's just a bad one. So let's see.
See, other people brought that up. I made a promise I wasn't going to ask for Virtua.
Does Marvelverse Capcom 2 work on it?
Yeah, right.
That's a good.
No, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is on here.
Is it? Does it run poorly? How poorly does it run?
Let's see how it plays.
Let's see. I'm just curious. Just fire it up. Let's see what it's like.
I think it's on. I think it's actually the arcade version's on.
Brad, the problem is it takes 2 hours to find it.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast is on here. We can go back to console.
If you got Dreamcast, maybe the Virtua Fighter on that runs.
They didn't put Virtua Fighter on the Dreamcast. I looked for it, but we can try. See, maybe I missed it. We can go back to the.
I love Zombies Revenge. That's such a great game. Wacky Races. That's a good one.
There's 317 Dreamcast games on here.
Vampire
Chronicles, Darkstalkers 3.
It's got Virtua Fighter right there.
Right there, Virtua Fighter 3 TV.
Does it do the thing like whenever you start a Dreamcast game where it wants to set like the time and date?
Let's see what kind of emulation we got. Just because the name is on there doesn't mean it plays.
All right, well, it's going right to the Dreamcast.
Okay.
Opening
screen. We got the swirl coming on. It's promising.
Like I said, it could be the emulator that ran that Virtua Fighter on Genesis.
Yes, Video Game Vegas knows Zombies Revenge is a hidden gem on the
that's such Dreamcast. A great game.
That is such a great game. Love that game. Welcome to the show, T.
You don't have enough memory blocks?
No, I'm just trying to hit the right button to get off of that screen.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, this looks nice. Look at that frame rate.
It's right.
Motion photography.
It's playable.
This is totally playable. I mean,
it's arcade 1-up definition of good.
Let's see some gameplay.
I like how his hobby is kung fu.
I don't know the buttons that are mapped on this.
Yeah,
I remember first getting Virtual Fighter, and then they came out with the version with the better graphics, and they sent you a separate disc that you had to order.
Definitely playable.
Yeah, that's terrible.
What do you like so much about this?
Somebody, never mind. I don't want to get into it because people are,
That's okay. Tell us your opinion. I'm just curious. What is the draw to Virtual Fighter? I mean, I understand the draw to Soul Calibur.
It was a game that people
because it's weapons, it's buttery smooth animation.
On the iiRcade. Everybody was thinking that they were going to get Virtual Fighter, and that's why I was making a big deal about it, because I wanted to see it run on the iiRcade. But now I'm getting crap that I'm the Virtual Fighter person, but that's fine. That's fine. Virtual Fighter's a good game.
It seems like it plays okay.
Yeah. It is cool. Is Virtual Fighter basically Soul Calibur without weapons?
It's definitely
different than that.
It's got a very unique style. I think it's more like Tekken than anything else, but it plays different. It's not quite like Tekken either.
I like that DOA 2 game on the Dreamcast.
That's a good game too.
It's a fun game. It's primitive, but I love it.
I had all these when they first came out back in the day. I don't remember this one because I don't remember this particular background that they're showing.
Yeah.
Oh, she KO'd me.
I think one of the reasons why people wanted this in the iiRcade is because it's something Arcade 1-Up didn't do yet. That was a bigger fighting game, or at least a name that people kind of recognize.
Yeah, I agree. And it would have been good if they had something like this. That would have been a draw, but they didn't have any 3D fighter. Not even one. I got settled for some Qbert. Give me some Qbert.
Oh, I got Qbert on here. Oh, absolutely. Oh, she KO'd me. That's awesome. But yeah, Virtual Fighter on here.
See, Zodrider says this game would have sold cabinets for iiRcade. It would have. If they had Virtual Fighter, had some online play, they would have sold cabinets.
Any good 3D fighter would have. It could have been Tekken. It could have been.
Oh, there's tons of 3D fighters on here.
It's a decent 3D fighter.
Virtual Tennis, that's a good one
such
too.
A great system.
What are you looking for? Marvel, Capcom? Is that the Rescue Rangers?
Does it have Panzer Dragon?
That's Wacky
Dragoon Saga, the RPG.
It's like a cartoon.
Panzer Dragon,
like almost like a.
No, it's gonna have Panzer Dragon, but does it have the RPG one?
Let's go. What is it called? It starts with a P, right?
Yeah.
Let's go with the P.
It's gotta have it.
All right.
Let's see Star Online.
There we go. Oh yeah, there you go.
Will that even run? Because it's not gonna get online, is it? Ooh, Power Stone's there too. That's a good one too. Man, we could be here all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I spent time scrolling through all this stuff. So what's this Panzer Dragon called? I don't think it has.
Oh, you know what? That was on the. That might have been on the Saturn.
Yeah.
Qbert for Dreamcast.
Yeah.
There he is, Qbert.
Oh my God! Look, it's 3D.
That's all you need right there.
Ooh, it's Quake. Quake 3.
Speaking of Dreamcast, I have a ton of Dreamcast streams. I stopped doing them. I was doing them pretty regularly. I'd gotten through a lot of the good games.
Yeah, House of the. Oh, there we go. There's the Marvel vs.
Love the Dreamcast.
2.
And Ichabod Crane's asking for NBA Showtime.
Oh, I think that's definitely in the arcade section.
Well, they made it for Dreamcast, so that's why.
Oh, it probably is for Dreamcast too. Yeah.
But I'm having Nick show this because regardless if you have the Legends Ultimate or if you just pick up one of these gamer minis for 50, 60 bucks on eBay, you can do this on both.
Yeah, it's a little slow down. You saw that when the Capcom kicked on. Yeah.
The new model probably will run it. And I think the iiRcade might run some of these Dreamcast games.
Yeah.
Mystery
Encoder's already saying it's going to lag.
Okay, it's going to lag.
Yeah, look at that.
Right there.
Yeah, it's really
it plays like the 1-Up.
Actually, the 1-Up is a little better than that. Let's compare. It is a little better than that. Come on, Steps. It's better than that. But when it first came out, it was a lot worse. I mean, when they patched it, initially even the solo game, I swear, was janky. So used to playing it on Dreamcast.
I love the Japanese version of Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter because they have this secret character. It's only in the Japanese version. Norimaru is this Japanese comic, and he has this like man bag, and he throws stuff out of his man bag at people as like his special move. It's hilarious.
All right, let's see what happens here. There's a little bit of slowdown on some of the intros.
Yeah, because they use all that they throw in a little bit of 3D with the 2D graphics. That's why this game sometimes is hard to emulate. Mr. Encoder says he has Crazy Taxi running at 60 frames per second on an outrun with 128 megabyte RAM. Oh, that's a challenge.
Zod Rider says it's the greatest character of all time, Norimaru. Do you play him, Zod? He's fun to play. Capcom wants to forget he ever existed, though.
Video Game Vegas is asking Mystery Encoder, is this possible to run on a iiRcade? That was my when he said, what game would you want to see? I said, this game would be a good one. But, I don't even know if it's possible.
It seems to be running fine.
And I do have a bunch of legal versions of this game. I actually have the arcade one-up cabinet.
Mystery Encoder says it's the same hardware arcade one-up used on their MVC2 cab, the iiRcade is. So then it should run Dreamcast. Yeah, it runs Marvel Capcom 2 okay on not online.
I haven't tried online on this yet. It's possible to do online, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you could do online on the Dreamcast.
No, through this awesome sauce build, like there's a net play option.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never tried it. It's in here in the menu. Oh,
same chipset as the arcade one up, according to Mystery Encoder. It's okay. Your iiRcade might catch on fire. Have a meltdown. Nothing to worry about.
It looks fine to me because I already know, like, when you're playing a game and we're streaming it through StreamYard.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lag too, just because you're streaming it.
Yeah, this game.
It's going to look better than what you're seeing here.
Yeah, this game will not look good on StreamYard because, yeah, I ran tournaments on StreamYard. It just does not work.
Oh, Mystery Code is saying that as a rumor, the overheating. I thought if it when it overheats, it'll just shut off. But I'll hate to be wrong, and then people break their machine. But I think that's why it shuts off.
Yeah.
Exercise caution for sure.
Yeah, the game runs pretty good. But yeah, there's a net play option in here. Where's right here, down here? See? There's like host, connect to NetPlay host, network. I don't know. I've never tampered with this, but
did you have to mess with any of the settings, or was it all ready to go?
It's all ready to go
for you.
Everything's all set up. Just download the thing.
Just RetroArch?
No, that's the awesome sauce, right?
Well, no, it's RetroArch is what he's using right now.
Oh,
that's the emulator they're using. Yeah, it's all part of this. Yeah. So Marvel vs. Capcom works really good on here.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, where's that basketball game? He said NBA.
Look at all the fun you can have when you just have an open platform.
It's called NBA Showtime.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. In the end.
There it is, with Shaq on the front all the way down there. See him? The yellow jersey. One more down. Right after that one.
You're going into another game? All right. For Ichabod Crane. Bring it full screen.
Yeah. Let's check this one out.
Ichabod ordered one of the Team encoder boards.
Awesome.
See, what I'm wondering if is there a way to hook this up to through Glenn's deck, right? Like
I bet
to hook the puck up.
I bet you could play NFL Blitz Dreamcast with late hits on this.
Probably, Steps. Probably.
Late hits are in the game.
Late hits are coming back. They're on the menu.
Copyright 1998 taking us back.
Think of all the awesome stuff we could do. We could do real fucking rosters. We don't have to miss anybody from the rosters. We get the late hits.
Get it all.
We could play the WWE games and have the actual
Battletoads is on here.
Logo on it.
Yeah, no sacrifices.
I don't think they have Killer Instinct. I don't think.
Mystery Coder says we can re-enable late hits on the Blitz, Arcade 1-Up Blitz. We just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Oh my god. Gotta love old video games.
Well, I don't have money for the Arcade 1-Up Blitz, so let's make it work on the iiRcade.
Consider modding. Modding is a good thing.
iiRcade.
If Ichabod gets one of these Gamer Minis or the Gamer Pros, I go over. I'll help him get him hooked up with this. I can do all the downloading in here with my fast internet speed, and then bring it over, and then we hook it up to yours.
Put that USB in there, and you're good to go.
Loading. Does actually take the same amount of loading or do the ROM freeze?
It's a CD based game and it loads like the freaking NBA on NBC like freaking introduction and shit. So from what I remember, I play this on my PC. I got a Redream. It runs pretty well.
I play it's frozen.
Yeah, it might be frozen.
Yeah, I think it's frozen.
Yeah, it definitely.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, frozen because I froze my it froze right up. I got to unplug the whole thing. And I switch back to me because I have to reset the whole thing.
There you go, Ichabod. You broke it.
It was too much for it. Dreamcast was too much for it. You know, crushed it. It brought it to its knees. Dreamcast.
Stick to Virtual Boy like you're supposed to.
Enough of that. Anyway.
I haven't tried. Yeah, Virtual Boy's on here. Haven't tried that.
That's why I like playing like the older games. They run good, like the modern stuff, a lot of it's hard to get to run,
Yeah, but it does run some of them.
It does run some of them, yeah, for sure.
Are you people ready to get this show started? We have Game Fight. We have
completely off the rails.
Yeah, of course. It's a Friday night arcade
absolutely.
show. If it doesn't go off the rails, there'd be something wrong. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do a few rounds of Game Fight. Everything's down to final fight. You lose, you're out. The wheel is definitely slimming down a lot. So
can I say one more thing, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Just to throw us completely off the rails one more time.
Sure.
This is why I don't have a problem with paying for some games. Like if someone went through and they optimized these games where they ran perfectly, and then I play it and it plays perfectly, I don't have a problem with paying for some of the games. That's why I like the iiRcade. That was one of the things they were pretty good at, making sure the games were running smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery Coder has,
and I'll buy the Killer Instinct probably when it comes out for AtGames. As long as it runs good. The games have to play good. Like
that seems like a clean build
when it comes to arcade games.
That's true. Not everything's going to play, but that's when you're getting stuff at that price of free.
That's free.
You never know what you're going to get. But it seems like a clean build. Like I have one with about 10,000 games, but it's just tons and tons of duplicates and garbage and trash. And if I was to try to sit there and organize it and get rid of all the nonsense, I just gave up.
Give me the games that I want to have on it. Like it's almost better just to put the ones you want on it. And this is a great question from Mystery Coder. He asked us earlier. He said he had a question for the iiRcadians. He said, what if we could make challenges like Antstream has for the iiRcade now? Like Antstream type challenges with retro games. Can you imagine how cool that would be? mean, Antstream was a cool idea, but the games don't run. The emulation is. I mean, if you're into video game, if you know these classic games, the emulation is way off.
Yeah, some of the emulation is off. Definitely, I agree with that.
Vetted games to make sure they work. Sure, Video Game Vegas gets it. I mean, and
but some emulation is good.
Don't be greedy. I mean, these are very old games. Don't charge us $600. Charge us a reasonable, $10. I mean, I don't have any problem paying for retro games if they're done well, and especially if they're classic arcade games. I'd fully support that from any company, whether it's Arcade 1UP, any company that was doing that, I would support because I love the games.
Yeah, challenges on leaderboards isn't going to do me any good. I got the gold, guys. I'm reading the chat right now. They're talking about what if we brought like achievements and stuff like that to the iiRcade if they bring something like that back.
Is Antstream available on Android?
I have no idea.
It's basically a website, just a browser.
I did a review of the Xbox Antstream, and I can show.
He hooked it up. He hooked.
I have very good internet,
like a Chromecast that
very
had
good
it.
Internet.
He downloaded that, and then he got it all through the controls, and he was playing it right through his Legends Ultimate. But Brad said that a lot of the games don't play that well. I like the challenges, but I do remember you.
Are great.
You let me hear like the Wizard of War. Like, what did they do? Why did they change the sound?
Gosh, it's awful. It's awful. And then Asteroids, terrible. I mean, there's no vector glow at all. There's no backdrop. I mean, it's like not even. It's like it looks blurry. It's like I need to put on glasses.
Now?
No, he's talking about
the games on Antstream. A lot of those classic, they got these killer titles.
There's subtitles that they have to license the music
games
separately.
run like crap. I hate to say it, they run like crap.
Like
you'll play Spy Hunter on there.
Nickelodeon just put on the first 5 episodes of the original Ninja Turtles cartoon, but they changed the freaking intro song.
There's no music in Spy Hunter.
It ruins it.
Hey, when they do that,
it ruins it.
They took the music out. It's just like, I don't know.
That's said they run great on his Xbox. Did you try it on Xbox? Or did
I played it on Xbox. I have a video up on my stream. I show you game by game. I go through and give you examples of how it's off. I show it on the AtGames so you can see it was supposed to sound like and look like. But I guess it's online. I guess it's streaming. So
why would I want to play Wizard of War when I could play Wizard of Walls?
I almost chose to play that tonight for the 1/4 challenge.
Are you kidding me? There's no robot talking, and they're both great. I like both games, but they're a little different. I mean, but I hear you. It's like a retro reimagined version Wizard of Walls. But
I never played Wizard of War, so when I go back and look at it, I'm like, why would I want to play this? I can play Wizard of Walls. But I have no nostalgia.
They're both great. We have to put together like a Wizard of Walls competition. Just get a bunch of people that have it, that are good at it.
That would be awesome.
We'll create our own challenges and see who's the best at that. Because we already know how to point harvest, but let's see also who can get the furthest into that. All right. I'm putting this train back on the rails.
Sorry.
Nothing to apologize about. We've been gone for 2 weeks.
I know.
But for not much going on in the news in home arcades, we're still almost an hour in and we haven't shut up yet.
Everyone's doing stuff. We've got, the cool stuff. The users took back the iiRcade. I think there's going to be exciting things happening. There's all kinds of things happening. I think home arcade is there's more happening now than it's been happening in a while. Arcade 1UP's at least doing some things. We might not love what they're doing, but at least they're making new things.
All right, Brad. We have
and wait a minute, you said there was no
viewers are dwindling down.
You can't play Space Invaders and possibly win a gift card from AtGames.
We have 13 people now watching, and we need help in this next segment. We're gonna do game fight, so we usually have a tough time agreeing on anything, and then the chat room steals the vote. So hang out, get ready to help us out. I'm starting this up. You have 2.5 minutes to put on your judge's coat and get ready because this is Game Fight. All right, we are back.
Yay!
With 4 more rounds of Game Fight. Let's get right into it. All games are on Final Fight mode. You lose, you're knocked out of the competition. As you can see, there's a lot less games here on the wheel. Let's spin it for the first time tonight and see the first game stepping into the Game Fight arena.
Any game, just don't be Truxton.
Truxton!
Any game but Truxton. R-Type.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Looks like we're off to a good start.
All right, put it up against Truxton.
Leo.
R-Type Leo. Let's spin the wheel again and see the game stepping into the Game Fight arena going up against R-Type Leo.
Welcome to the stream, Hollywood Polo.
Wow, I thought for a second it was be Doggy, and that would have been a good battle. This is Vamana going up against R-Type Leo. So let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of R-Type Leo.
Game Fight.
Three, two, one.
Let's go.
Yes, that was R-Type Leo. And that one
good one
is going up tonight against this one. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Vimana. So that was Vimana. Hollywood Polo's asking me what's my favorite of the two. I think out of these two, I'm gonna go with R-Type Leo. They're both great games, but I'm gonna give it to R-Type Leo. What about you, Nix? What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna give it to that game right there, Vimana, baby.
So already we are agreeing.
Oh yeah.
Bring in Steps.
Hello.
Of those vertical shooters.
I think Vimana is a lot like Truxton. I really do.
Is.
It's like Truxton again. It's hard because one of those Truxton or Vimana need to stay in the game. But I mean, in this case, I'm gonna have to go with R-Type Leo because it's different and it's my favorite of the R-Types.
All right, let's see. Brad, what do you think out of those two?
That's a tough one, but
it is.
I think it would have to be Vimana.
So you're going with Vimana. So it's a split vote. That means we did not agree. That means the chat room steals the vote. I'm ending the poll right now. And with 69% of the vote, it is game over for Vimana because they voted also for R-Type Leo.
Game over. Game over, man.
game over. So I will waste no time.
Spin that wheel.
Removing
the mana controls are very
mana
off the wheel. Gone, but Cosmic Avenger is still in.
R-Type Leo is on break
has legs.
for the rest of the night. It does not have to fight again.
Here, Goofy,
so if it gets picked, we'll spin the wheel again. Let's mix this up a little bit. And let's get ready to spin the wheel again and pick our next 2 games stepping into the game fight arena. Is that going to be Rangok Skies? I think so. Always an interesting game to see go up against other games. Rangok Skies, one of the modern shoot 'em ups that was on iiRcade. Let's see what's going up against Rangok Skies. Rangok Skies going against Rangok Skies.
I vote for Rangok Skies. I vote for Rangok Skies.
This wheel. All right.
Going against Ashley.
Look, I even mixed it up and it went back to Rangok Skies.
No, it's completely random.
Truxton.
Oh.
It's Truxton.
There we go. It is.
Oh.
It is Truxton. Thought of as one of the best shoot 'em ups on the iiRcade. So now we're going to have modern versus retro. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Rangok Skies.
Stage 1.
Wow. Lots of disrespect in the live chat room for Rangok Skies.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. It could be in trouble tonight, Brad. It's going up against this one.
I mean,
let's check out
Queen Sweep here.
few
You might
minutes.
want to vote for Rangok Skies out there in the chat.
We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see.
I mean,
what it is.
We all know Truxton's going to win, so you might as well just vote for Rangok
We
Skies.
don't know. I don't know anything with this.
Remember when Cosmic Adventure
Not after
took
the
out
past
10
few
guys?
weeks, Steps.
Brooklyn was terrible. Yeah, that was terrible.
All right, so let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Truxton going up against Rangok Skies. There it is. That's Truxton. Get right into this, Brad.
Right on.
You don't even
saw the two videos.
Toplin at its very best, you know. Truxton 2, Batsugan. I mean, S tier. I mean, it's Truxton 100%. I mean, love it.
All right, let's bring in Steph hiding up there in the corner.
You know, I here's the thing. There's definitely better.
Here's the thing.
There's definitely bullet hells than Rangok Skies, and I think PapaBrad screwed us by having Dragon Breed lose to Cosmic Adventure.
Right,
revenge vote.
Yeah, and I really wish that that wasn't the case. But the truth of the matter is that Truxton's the better game, so we're gonna have to go with Truxton.
All right. We'll bring in Nyx.
All right, absolutely. So definitely gonna have to go with the game here. and it's gonna be Truxton for sure. Absolutely, Truxton. Woo!
Oh boy. See, I like Rangox, guys. I like the modern shoot 'em ups. That one's it's kind of crazy. Some people don't like it because there's so much going on the screen at once. I think it has awesome sound. It is a tough one, but like Truxton really just does everything right, and it's one of those games. If you could actually make it to the end of that, it's an accomplishment. So I'm going for the classic. I'm going also for Truxton. So we all agreed.
Clean sweep.
Unfortunately, I hate to see it happen, but Rangox, guys, has been voted out of the competition. It's game over as we say goodbye to Rangox, guys.
Game over.
So I ended the poll, and even if we didn't agree, Rangox, guys, was done anyway because 76% of the votes also in the chat room went for Truxton. All right, so getting ready to bring 2 more games into the game fight arena. I'm just going to get rid of Rangox, guys. Let's get it off the wheel.
Do you remember when we started how many games were on that wheel? It was insane.
Lot.
Yeah, Dragon Breed was on that
wheel. You couldn't even read the names. There were so many. Now you can read all the names.
Yeah, Cosmic Avengers on that.
We're getting close to a full grand finale show of the end of Game Fight. All right, let's see the next 2 games stepping into the Game Fight arena. Remember, any game that has already battled tonight can take a rest. It can't get picked again. Let's see what the wheel does.
Looks familiar.
Saint Dragon. Dragon Breed might have been voted out, but Saint Dragon is still here. Let's see the game that's going into the Game Fight arena against Saint Dragon. See what this wheel picks. Could it be, for the first time since we started this competition, Rigid Force Redo steps into the Game Fight arena up against Saint Dragon. This is going to be an interesting one. So let's get right into this. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Saint Dragon. right, that was Saint Dragon. And this is a great one. So we have again retro going up against modern. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Rigid Force Redo.
Get ready. Warning, bioengineered lifeform detected. Codename Project Behemoth. Creature shows significant core DNA readings. Scans indicate presence of a secondary parasitic lifeform. Get ready.
on now, people.
Come on now.
Who said iiRcade had no good games? What's wrong with you? Look at that game. That's one of the games that it's very unfortunate if the iiRcade shut down the store before you had a chance to purchase it, or if you did have a chance to purchase it and didn't listen to us 50 times telling you
we told you it was great.
You want to get it. What a great game. I love both of these games. And yeah, Rigid Force Redo does do a lot of callbacks to a bunch of retro shoot 'em ups. You see a lot of R-Type in there. You see that Hellfire in there with the switchable weapons. Once you get your groove in Rigid Force, you think you're going to breeze through it, but then the game just
educates you,
slaps you.
Once you get to that final quarter of the game, you get woken up.
And then even if you actually beat the story, you have an arcade mode you can go back into where it has like other challenges and things, and it's really challenging. I'm giving it to Rigid Force Redo easily for me, and I love Saint Dragon. Hey, Steps.
Hey, I like Saint Dragon better. I play Saint Dragon more. I have both of them. So there you go.
That's fair. Is that all you want to say?
I think so. I think
you
so.
Want to explain yourself?
I can't get it. I own Rigid Force Redo. I played the game. I just didn't get into it.
You have to get an understanding a little when you first start playing it of the controls, because you can switch your weapons in all different directions. But it's fun. I love the different power-ups, building up the weapons. Brad, what do you think out of those two?
Rigid Force Redo was such an amazing surprise. I mean, it was originally going to be made for the Amico, and we got it on iiRcade. Yes, Amico? It was going to be there's an Amico box for it with a coin, and this is the kind of games that they should have been chasing hard because it's amazing, and I love it. I love everything about that game. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it.
But against Saint Dragon, what do you think? Which one?
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
One takes
Rigid Force Redo, 100%. I like both games. I'm going to be honest. I like both games. Yeah. But as far as replayability and like the game design, I mean, Rigid Force Redo was really way better than I thought it could have ever been. This was a great game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to echo Brad's statements there. It's definitely the replay value. Rigid Force Redo definitely is a better game than the Saint Dragon when you compare the two.
So everyone's placed their vote. We did not agree. That means the chat room steals the vote. I'm gonna end it right now, and we're gonna see what happens. And with 51% of the vote. It's a sad night, but I think it's fair. It was close, but we do have to say goodbye to Saint Dragon. As far as this competition goes, it's game over.
Game over.
Okay, I have a question. Nix, are you saying that every time, or is that actually?
No, he's not.
It's amazing because I love it. It's almost like a Mortal Kombat fatality when that thing comes up and you do the game over.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like every time it's a little different. And I'm like, am I crazy or is he saying that?
No, he's
unmuting his mic and saying that. Okay, good.
I agree, FJP. I didn't want
to keep doing it. I love that.
I didn't want to thinking in the chat after this after Dragon Breed got jobbed. Dragon Breed got hosed.
Dragon Breed is a great game. It's just really, really difficult on the iiRcade. I gotta try it out on AtGames and see if it's a little easier.
Tough.
They have the difficulty up like way too hard.
They have the difficulty on maximum on that game or something. It's like it's tough.
Seems like a little bit like pretty much 50-50. Some people agree, some disagree. All right, we have one more round of game fight going on tonight. Let's bring in our next two games stepping into the game fight arena, courtesy of this wheel. Yes. Let's see what happens. not sure if Cy Badler was in Game Fight yet since we've been doing this, but all right. So Cy Badler, let's see what's going up against that.
Roxanne can't go again. Already went.
It is Plus Alpha. I think a lot of people don't know about this game, but I know that Ichabod Crane was introduced to it from this competition, and he loves it. So we're going to get to see Cy Badler going up against Plus Alpha. So let's get right into this. Let's check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of this awesome shoot 'em up that really does some different stuff. Let's check out Cy Badler. We love having everybody here helping us out. The chat room has done, I would say, most of the work in the game fight competition, because we've had a real tough time.
Been splitting the vote.
Yeah, agreeing on stuff. I thought we were going to agree on a lot more than we did. Let's see if we agree on this next one. So going up against SciBattler, check out this lesser known title. If you didn't know, this is also a built-in game on your AtGames Mini and Legends Ultimate. So if you like what you're seeing, you don't have it on iiRcade, you could still play this one. Check out a few minutes of gameplay footage of Plus Alpha. All right. That was Plus Alpha. I don't think that's a well-known title on the iiRcade. I could say one thing about it. Don't let those little cutesy graphics fool you. That is not an easy shoot 'em up.
No.
Nick, have you played it?
It's a cute 'em up.
No,
it's a cute 'em up.
I haven't, and I'm gonna have to. I'll agree with you there. Like, take away the because that's just like the palette, the skin of the game, right? The cutesy part of it. Take that away and just look at the gameplay mechanics and the power ups. And I'd say Plus Alpha has a lot going for it. There, it's dressed up to be an approachable game for children, and it looks like it's very cutesy and stuff like that. Doesn't seem like it's that difficult. Even though Brooklyn said it could be hard. I haven't played it, so I'll take your word for it that it has some kind of challenge for it. But I think in this case, SciBattler is the way to go. It looks very entertaining, and the fact that it's got that interesting mechanic where you can shoot 360 pretty much, where all the objects are coming from all the angles. I'm very intrigued by that game. I haven't played neither, and I think I definitely want to try SciBattler over the other one.
Okay.
First, for sure.
So your vote's for SciBattler. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, Nick. I'm gonna go for SciBattler. It does a lot of things that other shoot 'em ups don't do. You have your mech, and you can pretty much fly all over the screen, and they definitely take advantage of that in the game. There's times where there's a giant ship that's attacking from one side, so you have to be on that side and then fly over to the other. It's a great game. I also believe that is also a built-in game on the Legends Ultimate and Legends Mini.
And I like the power up of your weapon, like how you have to charge it. It almost has that Xerion feel where you had to kind of charge up your special shot, and then you get power shot, and then you get a weak shot, and then you have to earn it. kind of thing. So
you have to earn it. Yeah, you can't just keep blowing through it.
Spamming the button down. You kind of
Right.
have to be strategic to be very successful. Yeah.
All right.
But that's awesome.
Steps.
Yeah.
Watch both those games. Have you played both of them?
I've not played either. I'm just in the same position as Nix, and I was thinking just like Nix. I thought Cybattler looked a lot more entertaining to play because of the different mechanics, and I can see the pros of Plus Alpha, and I do play some cute 'em ups. But I'm gonna go with Cybattler because it just looks unique and different, and I'd like to try it.
All right. And PapaBrad.
Yeah, plus Alpha.
You're going
cool game.
With Plus Alpha, or you're just saying Plus Alpha? That's the one that you want?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
All right.
They're
So again, we didn't agree.
There it is on AtGames.
There it is on AtGames.
Right there. A stock game. Check it out if you have one.
All right, so we did not agree. I'm going to end the poll. Chat room steals the vote for the final fight of the night. And with 63% of the vote, Brad, you and Plus Alpha just got voted off the island. They agreed with the rest of us and gave it to Cybattler. So
both good
it was nice knowing your Plus Alpha, but it is game over. Wow, so let's get rid of Plus Alpha. I'm doing all the work during the show, so I don't have to go back and remember which games got voted out. I'm going to get rid of Plus Alpha. This wheel is getting dwindled down. There's not a lot of
names down.
SHMUPS left.
No.
We're getting pretty close to the end of this game fight competition. I'm pretty
who will be the sole
curious
survivor?
to see what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, save that and get rid of that for the night. Say goodbye to that. Is everybody ready for the first 1/4 challenge of the night? Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes, I'm just typing.
Ready.
I need to start this show.
We're ready. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All my co-hosts are
engaging with the chat.
Ready.
I'm ready.
It's 12:30 in the morning, but let's go! Right?
I love that enthusiasm.
I want to scream, but I'll wake my wife up. All right, so when we get started on the 1/4 challenge night, we're going to be playing an interesting one. I chose Lunar Rescue. Lunar Rescue is a game from 1978. Yeah, back in the Space Invaders day. Also from Taito.
I wasn't even born then.
I was.
And this game was super impressive because it was in color.
It was in color.
It was in color. Space Invaders was black and white. They just put like gels on it.
This was before my parents were married.
We have some questions in the chat. Mystery Encoder asked a question. Didn't we used to do verse online? Yes, we did a lot of that on the show. And then there were times when we didn't. Then we started getting back to it with the summer games. And then
as soon as we started it going again, it was going good. And
I thought the summer games was a great thing that we had going. We were playing against people in the chat room. And then we all took our iiRcades off of Wi-Fi.
Yes, for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Don Juan had a question. Hey guys, I saw Glenn's video and wondered, why do we need to buy the encoder chip if his new controller can still attach to iiRcade?
I have a strong opinion on that.
No, he's asking if you need to use the encoder chip to use.
Can I give my opinion?
Is that what he's asking?
He says, "Why do you need to buy that encoder chip?
How about
if the new controller can still attach to the arcade?" It maybe doesn't understand the difference. The mystery encoder chip does something different than what Glenn's going to be doing, but you can use it with Glenn's deck. You don't need to buy the chip to use Glenn's deck. So don't feel like that you need one with to have one with it to have the other. You can just have the Glenn's deck solution.
He's asking why you would want to, and I'm going to tell you, it's a much more elegant solution. You look at the way the mystery encoder chip connects to it. It's a really nice interface. There's really no way you can mess it up. And the way Glenn's doing it, it's just plugging in. I think the mystery encoder is a lot better. Plus, you're going to have the ability to back up your games on your machine.
Yeah, and that's the answer. I think
sideload games,
the backing and the side loading. So it's going to pretty much open the machine up because right now it's closed off. The iiRcade
even buy new games,
like
buy new games for the iiRcade.
If you can buy Brock, you could actually buy Brock the Investigator from the developer's website,
Circus Interstellar,
and then load it on your iiRcade. If you have used mystery encoder team's USB board.
Yeah, it's really sweet. I mean, it's a really good piece of hardware. I mean,
and it's cheap.
It's cheap. It's very reasonable. Like when you look at it,
absolutely.
For what it costs. I mean, I would definitely, just get it.
But I think today was the last day, so you kind of, well, it's tomorrow, so you missed out. Yesterday was the last day. Yeah.
Really? Of forever?
Yeah, for the
batch two?
the enabler for the Gen 1 the board. Yeah, I believe that yesterday was the last day for ordering. So and that's it. Like there's not going to be any more from what I read on the Facebook posts. So yeah, so
everybody ready to play some games?
We are ready to play some games.
All right. So if you want to play along at home, if you do have an AtGames product, you should have this game built in. It's called Lunar Rescue. You can fire it up and see if you can beat our score. I don't know how well any of us are going to do at this one. We're going to take a very, very short break.
My wheelhouse.
And then we'll be back to start our first 1/4 challenge of the night on the Legends Ultimate with Lunar Rescue. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. All right.
I'm a member of YouTube Premium. Why did I get an ad?
You're up on. I don't know.
Wasn't it ad? Was that an ad?
It was a little segue.
It was a segue. It wasn't an ad.
I'll explain what I did there, Steps.
The shills.
It's a little segue that gives me time to change the layout back to this one. And then and it also gives everyone time to get the game ready. Gives me time to think. Little tricks. Who wants to go first tonight, Bob?
I'll go first. All
right. This is the 1/4 challenge.
Let's do this.
On the AtGames Legends Ultimate. If you have a Legends Ultimate or Legends Mini or any of the Legends products, turn on Lunar Rescue and see if you can beat us. Brad's going to be up first. Let's get this started. This is the 1/4 challenge. All right, we have Brad up full screen.
Okay, let's do this.
Brad has a couple of screens up. Pay attention to the one over to the left. As Brad plays. Have you ever played this one, Brad?
Yeah.
Brad used to play this in the Kmart.
That's right.
So
yeah, this is a Kmart game right here.
That's kind of like the lunar lander part mixed with asteroids. Now we got Space Invaders.
That's not how you do it.
Yeah, he has to get back up to the ship to get the points.
Man. What am I doing?
Nixon steps. This would be a good time. A very good time to start getting your games ready if you're playing.
Now, when you get up there, the ship opens up, but you still got to steer it in there.
And you have fuel to worry about as well.
Yep. Use any fuel. It's cool the way they do it, like where you can see like the gels. If you look at the way they emulated it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Because that's what they used to do. It.
Yeah.
Some of these games they were in black and white, but they would put this colored gel over the screen, different ones. So as you went up, you would see the line of the different colors.
Oh no!
They did that with Space Invaders too.
Ran out of fuel.
That?
Got greedy.
So far, Brad has 680 points. This is a low scoring game. I think Nix and Steps both fell asleep, Brad. So
yeah. I'm still here.
That's okay.
I'm still here too.
That's okay.
It looks like I'm going next because I don't see either of them ready to play. They don't have the game going. Watch out for those rocks. Oh, and just like that.
890.
PapaBrad.
That's it.
800.
Game over for PapaBrad.
90 points.
What's this called? Lunar Lander?
Yeah. I'll go next, Steps, and I'll give you a next time to
What's
find
the name of the game?
It is. It's called it's called Lunar Rescue.
Lunar Rescue.
It kind of has a bit of that Lunar Lander.
It does have a little bit of a Lunar Lander feel. I played much better earlier today.
As I bring my screen up full screen. Give me 1 second. I'm also going to switch over.
Who's going to show us how to play this game?
Nah, I'm not going to show you how to play it, but I am going to try my best to beat 890 points.
Yeah,
we'll
it should be no problem.
We'll see.
Should be no problem, dude.
I will be switching over, so you can all take over the reins of the show while I play and see if I can beat PapaBrad.
Mr. Encoder wants to see some Truxton. We need to have Mr. Encoder on to play some Truxton.
I'm starting to get the hang of this game now. I get this. Yeah.
That. Wasting no fuel. Landing hard. Yes, Truxton had leaderboards. Big time.
All right.
Absolutely. Tony C. What fresh hell is this? I gotta watch Jet.
I gotta figure out how to get the audio on with our games here. It's weird.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a Frogger aspect. You kind of have to like get it up there into this. Yeah, just right at the end there. It's like a Frogger.
Yeah, you got to steer that right into the mothership.
Right in there, and you can't miss.
Yeah.
Also,
you can't miss. If you hit the sides, you blow up. Yeah. Actually a pretty challenging game. And it looks simple, but when you start playing it's actually pretty challenging.
So that's what you got to do. You have to navigate your path. You have to find your pathing down to those landing platforms, and then you pick up your survivor dude, and then it turns into a shooter.
Be careful about using too much fuel. Ooh, see, you hit the ship.
Yeah, but the fuel isn't used when you're going back up to the ship. So you use as much fuel as you can to land. I think I noticed that. So don't worry about.
So look at that. You don't use fuel when you're going back up.
You don't use fuel when you're going back up.
Let me watch. That is cool. I never noticed that. That's why you're so good at games. Look, you just made that observation.
Yeah, so use all the fuel you need on your way down. Sometimes you have to burn a lot of it just to squeeze through.
Yeah, to time
the
asteroids.
To time it. Yeah, so you land on your platform. Yeah.
And then the shooting part on the way up, it's like a little bit like Space Invaders.
Yeah, but I'm not too worried about the backing up Mystery Encoder. If you can figure out a way to mod the gold, so we can be like the OG owners, I'm good with that. I'm not worried about backing up. If the thing gets, heaven forbid, gets destroyed, then that's on me.
That, man, it's
a tough game.
It is hard.
Who's going right now?
This is Brooklyn, huh?
Did he go yet?
That was it, huh?
Or is it my turn? No. That was the.
No one was playing.
No one was playing. That was the.
That was a demo.
That was a demo mode. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought someone was playing.
I'm up now. No, I can play right now. Let me hit the start button here. All right, here we go. I'm playing right now. Mm-hmm.
Tony C wants to see some Tempest.
So you just navigate down here, pick up your dude.
Using any fuel at all. Going in fast. Yeah. The first time I played this, I thought I was like...
oh, no. I missed it.
Can you hear me? Am I back?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Right.
That was you playing? 1270?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Okay. 1270.
Someone to put my score in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
I hope you got game sound. It's such a pain in the ass switching over to the AtGames to be able to play it.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow. Makes it look easy.
I did lose one life already, so hopefully I'll be okay here.
Little dude runs out. He's getting in the ship. Time to make it back to the mothership.
Oh, okay. Don't run into those.
This one also comes on the iiRcade Mini 2. You get this game.
Okay.
Is one of the built-in games because they give you like a bunch of stuff from time.
And eventually, when you're coming down, like I got a lot further when I played it earlier. There's things that shoot at you. There are things that'll start shooting at you while you're trying to fly up.
I was pissed I didn't clear the first level.
These asteroids at you. It gets tough. It gets hard now. It just gets harder and harder.
Steps, you really remember playing this in an arcade?
No.
Okay, you had said something. I didn't know if you were
joking. No, I said this game came out before I was born.
Oh, I thought I had just beat Nyx.
Yeah, see it? You saw the fireball thing?
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's gonna get it. He's got the landing platform.
He's already got me.
Yeah.
How many lives did he use?
He's on his last one.
How many lives?
No.
I'm on my 3 lives.
You only get 3.
Those are the little men. Those are little men at the top. Those aren't lives.
Do you only get 3 lives?
Yeah.
Okay. So he lost 2.
All right, Chris is heading out for the night.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate you hanging out.
All right, got him up there. Here we go.
Wow, nice, sweet. 2460 going. Look at that.
Let's get up there.
It's not a bad game, right, Brad?
It's not a bad game. It's actually pretty fun. Lunar Rescue.
This is a good game, actually.
It's an included game. Nick's is slaying it.
I love Lunar Lander. I'm so happy to have that on my arcade 1-up because that was one of the games that wasn't on the when they did the second version of it.
Yeah, they skipped it for I don't know what reason, but
I think are they bringing it back on the Atari
50th? I don't know. They should.
Oh, there you go.
Good score though. Steps, you got a challenge.
I don't know if I'm able to compete with that, but we'll see.
Oh, you're a gamer.
Nice score.
Yeah.
2,930.
I know I could do. I know I can do a lot better than that.
2,930.
You have steps up on screen. Why is it sometimes you have to go into the menu to do the coin, and other times you could do it outside?
I don't know. I thought I had to do that.
Was it 29.30 or 50?
It's 30.
All right.
Yeah, 30.
I gave him 20 extra points.
You gave him 20 whole points. That could be the difference.
We'll go with Brad's.
That could be the difference.
Can be.
Oh, no.
Oh, you lost the guy.
Yeah, just like that,
That's
man.
good.
Happens fast. Slow down.
I don't think Steps didn't lose a
Oh.
life like that. She just lost the guy. I guess you get points for that. So that was just a wasted run. I can see.
Is it a different button for the jet versus the shoot?
No,
I think you
it's
just
only
hold it.
one button. It's only
It's one button.
Yeah,
You
Okay.
just- oh.
It's just
What?
It's
Oh,
you have to
right
wait.
into
You have to
it.
wait for your projectile to get off
Oh,
screen
wow.
to fire again.
Ooh.
Essentially, it's one of those.
Congratulations. Let's bring him
Nix.
up on screen. He's still on the game to Nix, taking the first
Oh, hold on.
one-quarter
I'll
challenge
switch
tonight.
it over.
Awesome. Good job.
I had to. I want to play again. That's fun. Oh
Yeah,
crap!
it's a fun game.
That game is awesome.
Congratulations. Nix takes the one-quarter challenge.
Woo!
So
Hold
far, I've got the first one that we've done on AtGames, and Nix has the second one.
And don't forget, with AtGames, you can play one game of Space Invaders and save your score. You could win $15 gift card or 25 if you're the top score.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Space
we'll start
Invaders.
doing that during the show as well, Brad. Like whatever
would be
is
cool.
the game of the week, we'll just all play it. So at least we're all entered. And
Yeah,
we'll see
it'd
if
be
any
great.
week any of us wins.
Yeah. You never know.
I
Well,
won
now-
something off their stream once.
Yeah,
so that's
steps one. Steps
Yeah.
one.
well, it's a
You
caveman
did.
ninja. I
Did
played.
you use your credit, your $15 credit?
I bought a month of the online,
Net.
but I haven't
Okay.
I haven't used it yet. I
Okay.
need to use it.
I would
You wanna
buy
play, let me
that
know.
Activision game pack.
Yeah, that's a great one. I have that one. A lot of good games in there. Kaboom, Hero, Pitfall.
Yeah, I want to play
Tons of
Hero
great games.
A lot of good
one
stuff.
night on the show.
Mhm.
That's a good.
So
That would be a good one to play against each other as well.
And now that we all have AtGames too, if you have coin ops, they have all the cave shooters on there too. We should mix it up and do a cave shmup.
Yeah, I have a whole cave section in the coin
Yeah,
op section.
we should do some cave.
Is Dodon
shmups.
Pachi on it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a great one.
that's a good one.
All right, are you ready to fire up our old friend, the iiRcade, and play some
That primitive
more
thing.
one-quarter challenge? Yes. We're gonna play a good one. Actually, a great one. We're gonna play some Thunder Hoops Strikes Back. I know I have it, Brad. Of course, you have it.
I have it.
Steps, you have it. Nix, we don't know. Nix is still
No, I
playing.
don't have it.
Thunder
Right, so
Hoops
Nix
too,
doesn't
right?
have it. So he is out of the competition.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be referee.
All right, so I'm gonna who wants to go first on that one?
This is the one though that when
This
it's
is a hard
over,
game.
it doesn't show the score. If I remember, is this the one where the score goes away real quick?
we'll see. We have enough people watching that one of us can catch it. If anything, I can always rewind.
Okay.
Remember when you could play this 2-player online?
Demon attack.
You were able to do that.
I played it with Brad once on.
Yeah, we played all
my
the way
channel.
through. Mm-hmm. It's fun.
Which one of you wants to go first?
I'll go because
All right,
you guys are gonna be
Steps.
better than me anyway. So I'm gonna go.
I wouldn't say
We'll
that.
see. I don't know. You never know.
All right, so let's Steps full screen. No idea.
I'm in.
Looks like
What
she's
am I on? Earth
Defense Force. Why is it?
Everything's
look
like
at the color.
red. Look at that. It's
Yeah,
like
what's that?
it's in, like I have those 3D glasses on.
Is that
with
what
a red
happens
tint.
when you snap in the mystery encoder board?
What's wrong?
Did you?
Everything
the color,
is pink or
everything's
red.
pink.
Oh, hold on. I just
Must
plugged
be
it
something with
in.
the capture card.
Maybe I need to I don't know, plug it back in.
All right.
Let's try it.
Steps is,
It should come back on, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Well,
somebody
we'll
else
see
will
what
have to go
happens.
first. Maybe somebody else will have to go first. I
all right,
don't know.
let Brad go first because
I'll go
I got to
first.
get my stuff all switched over. I love the waiting part.
Sorry.
Well, not bad. 4,520 on that next run. Oh, getting
I
better.
can already see that will be your. You'll figure it out, and
Yeah,
you'll
just
be
got
able
to play
flip
it, keep
the
playing it.
score.
No, that game's
All
fun.
right.
That's a hidden gem. I like it. I like the gameplay of that.
I thought it'd be a fun one.
Yeah, it is. That's a good one. It's a good pick. Too bad we didn't get this on iiRcade. It's a title game.
Yeah,
Man.
it actually would have been a good one. Maybe it's
Yeah, it
just
would've
like
been.
it's a really old game, so possibly
No,
they
but
didn't
that would have
think
been a
about
great
it,
leader.
But it would have been a good one.
game for the
I don't know
community.
how people would have thought about it. They would have dropped the game from 1979 that a lot of people may not know about as much as Space Invaders. Look at that. Look at all those games that Brad has to go through. Don't you hate it when you're going through the game and then the attract mode kicks in?
Yeah. Well, with
That
the
happens.
mystery encoder board, you'll be able to.
All right. As Brad
do-
gets
do
fired up,
whatever.
if
Hopefully
you
in
have
the
this
future.
game at home on your iiRcade or even on your AtGames, we'll count that. This is the 1 quarter challenge. This is Thunder Hoops Strikes Back. All right, Brad, you ready?
Yeah, let's see this.
See if I have this on me.
You should. They should have gotten the first one of this. It's a bit different. The graphic style is more cartoony,
Let's go to my key here.
but they do have it on EverCade. I made sure I got the cartridge that has it.
I got the girls arcades on here. Girls and Time.
So Steps playing Mortal Kombat just now.
I wasn't playing Mortal Kombat. That wasn't happening. I don't have Mortal Kombat, remember?
Yeah, I only have the original Thunder. On there.
Your weapons make them get fat and explode.
Yeah, I love that.
Almost like a Dragon Ball
Remember,
Z.
early on in the iiRcadians, I think it was Mikey J did a whole segment on this game. Oh, you just fell right into that, Brad.
Right into the.
Right, so your score did disappear quick.
I wouldn't say this is one of the best games on
299
the iiRcades already.
000.
Not one of the best games.
299,000 is the score to beat as we bring in Steps.
All right, let me start up.
Steps might be practicing.
All right, let me get some volume.
I could turn the volume up just a little bit smidge more. That's good. Right there. Right there.
I'm going to crank it when I play.
I like the first boss is like a fat Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, they don't make games like this anymore. I agree, Mikey J.
I don't even believe that this was even like released in the States. It might have been just overseas. That's right about where Brad bid it.
For the fireballs.
Yeah, the games like this test your patience.
Steps just took the lead.
As long as you're patient, you're gonna get high score in something like this.
I beat the game. The only part that's a little bit rage-inducing is right towards the end with all those cheap deaths from falling.
This is almost like a game where you can shoot almost every enemy if you take your time and just really max out the score.
Here comes the fat Ninja Turtle.
And then when you recognize the boss patterns, and this is going to be an easy boss. Like you can jump down, can't you? Like to the other level, or are you stuck on this platform? Yeah, oh yeah, so exactly. You can just jump up and down. Jump up and down. Easy boss try. And you can almost sit here and point boost. As long as you don't weaken him where he gets really fast and starts his other attacks.
He tries to back into you with his spiky shell.
Yeah, because then boom, those two other characters show up, right? And you get points for shooting them.
There we go.
Good job.
Good job, Steps.
Good job.
6, 7, 4.
Yeah, the boss fight got harder. He sped up.
Rambo running around shooting lasers out of his hands, fighting aliens.
No, it's Dragon Ball Z character. He's got the red pants on.
As we switch over to my iiRcade, give me a few
it's
minutes.
like
I'm going to jump in and give us some sound.
So you only get 2 lives in this one with the 1 credit, or 3?
Seems like 2 lives, did it?
It seemed like I only had 2 lives, but that's, if that's the case, that's the case. Either that or I lost one I didn't know.
It's probably two lives. The one you're on, and then your second life, and then you got a quarter up.
Reminds me of the magazine Heavy Metal.
It's almost like a Broly type character. Space, like Dragon Ball Z. I agree, slashing. Got a Battletoads type soundtrack. Well, games like this can be satisfying. We play all the platform jumping.
That's what happened to me right there.
Damn.
Game over.
There you go. This game is fun. You can quarter through this game, though. I mean, honestly. So even though we got killed pretty early, I mean, you can quarter through it. And you can play through the whole game. It's a fun game to play through.
Absolutely.
I thought I was doing well.
The bosses are all really wacky. There's a boss with flabby boobs. It's crazy. This game is just really, really crazy, though. I mean, like.
Another great game on the iiRcade, also on Evercade, and of course you can play it on your Legends Ultimate.
Did I win?
Oh, I'm not salty.
You did win.
Whoa!
Congratulations!
And the winner steps.
I thought I was doing well. I didn't even catch the first time I lost a life in the game.
No, it's a good game, Zod, right? But there's better games on the arcade. That's my.
I think it's a good game.
It's a good game, but there are better games.
It's one of my favorites. I think. Yeah. I mean, like I had to buy it when after they showed it on this show. Well, I was like, I'm buying that.
Like if there's a top 10, it's not going to be on my top 10 for sure.
I'll be real. I didn't even know half of these games until this show. So there you go. I guess I have to hit that button, right? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I hope a few more people found some new games that they want to try out after watching the show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the game is one of the better side-scrolling games that are on there.
The first one's a lot different.
Tengai.
But you can definitely play the first one on your Legends.
Which I do. I do have the first one on there, absolutely. Looks quite different. It's a different sprite. Absolutely, that's you're exactly hearing correctly, Mr. Encoder, and you know it.
Yes.
We're up here in Canada.
If you weren't hearing that, something would be wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's how I stay so chill. That's great.
Well, all right, everyone. I had a fun time tonight. We had a nice conversation about what's going on in the home arcade
world.
And we did some game fight. We played some games against each other. Nick's is enjoying his popcorn.
Oh, look at this steps.
What is that? Wow, that actually looks really good.
Wow,
it should work with the 6 buttons. Because you'd have block on the middle buttons, and then you'd have the other buttons on the outside. It would still play just as good with the control layout.
It looks good though, like just the clarity.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if this was online?
It'd probably play better, maybe.
Yeah, probably would. Probably would.
Yeah, I would say Mortal Kombat's up there as one of the GOATs as arcade machine. The amount of money that thing raked in along with Street Fighter. for fighting games in the 90s is
Get over here.
It's unmatched. Killer Instinct is not far behind for like just the franchises, because Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, like you could also throw those in there for discussion. But let's just talk about franchises. Like those would be the top 3, I would say. Quarter munchers. Oh god, and then you got Virtua Fighter. There were so many good fighting games, but we lived in a good time.
Ryu is number 14 on there.
You know what's funny with the high scoreboard on the arcade 1-up version of it. I had the legacy cabinet. When you set a high score on there, the leaderboard goes blank afterwards. So when you go through
it's not right.
The demo mode, it doesn't show anything after you enter. Like if you play 2-player, right, and you get your continuous streak or whatever, you put your initials in. Yeah, I found that out with the programming. There's an error with that.
Look how good this is playing.
Smooth.
Right?
Smooth like butter, huh?
Well, she's playing. No, this is demo mode right now. She's playing right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not playing. I'm not any good at Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I'm great.
Well, just show us some gameplay so we can see what it looks like when it's running. We're not going to judge your gameplay.
Oh, and Mr. Encoder says the buttons can be reconfigured, which is good, because I would reconfigure the button layout for this game on iiRcade to have the block buttons in the middle, and then have your punch buttons on the outside, so it feels more authentic to the actual arcade controls.
Although, yeah, this doesn't block just the top middle blocks.
Yeah, it should be both, so you don't miss you know what I mean? Because you let's say you're on the kick button and you want to roll over. I would just map both of those buttons for
volume,
block.
right?
Yeah,
volume might help.
There you go.
Yeah, how's the sound emulated correctly with this emulation?
Sounds good to me.
And then this looks like the actual arcade.
Paul is requesting the newer Golden T-games. If you're talking about the real new ones,
yeah, I can't run
the way kevgret explained it is you can't
computer.
I don't know, do I have more?
You can't run those games. You can't emulate them.
Computer.
It's not that they have some sort of it's like security built into it.
Yeah, for the newer Golden T games.
Yeah, for he said the
newest ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get into some Golden T
up.
once we all have our trackballs on the iiRcade.
Like I said, I'm not good at Mortal Kombat.
I thought you were going to do like the his like charge and attack, flying charging attack, whatever you call that.
Hey, what else you got?
That game that you just passed,
surprises.
Eternium EX. That's amazing. That's a shame that iiRcade didn't put that game out.
Oh, they pulled that off my machine.
Leave the sound on so we can hear.
We need
it's loud because it's gonna
okay.
people out.
Need Rexer to watch this one so he can tell you if it's playing correctly.
Well, didn't you know Steps is a fan of P-Dubs there, Mr. Encoder? That's why she's got the logo up.
That's pretty sweet.
It looks good.
It looks good. Yeah.
And this is such a classic.
That is actually on the
terrible
awesome
this game.
sauce build. That's cool.
I'm
going through my awesome sauce build the arcade and see
that's that last
Brad, who would have
Mortal
ever
Kombat's on here. That's
thought this day
Who
would
would have
come?
ever thought
right?
this day would come? Seeing this game on an
If
iiRcade.
someone would have said this to us,
said, "You're crazy. That'll never happen."
Even 3 months ago, Brad, we'd be like, "Come
We would
on."
have said, "This will never happen. You'll see Donkey Kong." And here it is. Insane.
Buttons are mapped on this. Oh man.
Ichabod, that Eternia EX,
It's good.
oh, it's so good. I mean, it's Friday. I was about to end the show, but we don't have any format here. It's time to stop. And sometimes
it's a free for all.
you know us. You flash a light in front of us, and we're distracted for another 5 hours.
Squirrel.
Do you know how to play Eternium EX, Steps?
Yeah, I could play it.
Okay, pop it on. Because if not, I was gonna put it on.
There it is.
I definitely want to do a 1/4 challenge in this game. This is an absolute shame that they never put this one out.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty decent game. Very Ghosts and Goblin-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with that Pac-Man type, you know, element where you gotta collect all the chests. But do you know the certain chests that you have to break open? Like, do you realize, like, right now you could be doing so much better?
Really?
Points wise? Yeah. Jump underneath, below, one level below the chest.
Really?
And smack your head into it. In the places where you can do it. Right there. Keep doing it. There you go. Now grab the treasure.
Look at that. Now you get treasure.
And you also get these power-ups.
That's pretty cool. So it has this Ghosts and Goblin feel, but it's like nothing like Ghosts and Goblins. Which is what's funny.
Yep, so each level, you just got to collect all of the chests. But do what I was saying, because that's going to help out a lot. You're going to get these, see, all those things appear, and you start getting, like, some these crazy powers.
Ah, I missed it.
You got smoked. It's not an easy one.
No. It's a fun game. If you want to try, go ahead. I was just playing because you asked.
I gotta see if I can switch back over.
I was gonna show you guys Cubert, but
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's
not that I'm
see
any
some...
good at Cubert.
You already played it. I just wanted Ichabod to see it for a
yeah,
minute. We're gonna definitely
shout out to P-Dubs who provided all these ROMs.
EX1.
You see P-Dubs on every P-Dubs brought all the ROMs. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I just walked right over.
Wow. I even hear the knocker. I just heard the knocker.
I just jumped off.
This was always like my go-to game in the arcade. It was this and Frogger were two of the games
I think I
would play.
What kind of gate would I want on this game?
It's diagonal. It's a diagonal gate.
Yeah.
So the way it is now is not that great, is what you're saying, or is it?
Just control the game on
diagonal.
diagonal.
The diagonal gate on it. They have one.
Just get good at it.
Just get
they
good
made
at it.
one.
If you jump on those little rainbow platforms, you'll get rid of all the
I
enemies.
see. I'm trying to go up, and then it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm pressing up.
But Steps, when this came out, like, to see a game even like this type of perspective, you didn't see anything like this. This blew everything away. See, you should have just went up too, right?
I hit up, like, up diagonal, and he goes down. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not a Cubert player, you know. I thought I'd show it real quick.
It's because you need the joystick mounted where it's diagonal movement.
What else you have on here? Halo? What's next?
No, I don't have anything else really. I got rebounds. Rebounds. Roll overture, whatever that is.
That's not a good one.
No,
that doesn't run.
Shredder's Revenge?
I don't think it runs.
Oh, it doesn't run?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think it runs.
Looks like it's got the P-Dub seal of approval there.
Maybe it does run.
P-Dubs.
No network connectivity. I think I have to hook it up to the internet.
Oh, do you?
See.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mystery Encoder says it runs. What does she have to do to make it work?
I have to connect to my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll do that. Let me do that for you. How about that? But I'm going to switch over to my webcam real quick because people don't need to. Well, actually, you know what I need to do? I need to make it so that you can't see anything, right?
Yeah, just shut your camera off.
Yeah, that might work, right? Stop cam. There you go.
There you go. And I'm
now.
There you go. Next, you still there? Okay, I'm just making sure you're okay.
This is the after show right now.
Yeah. The show's over.
Yeah, the show's over. Well, I didn't do the outro, but this is
playing around with the Mortal Kombat on the Awesome Sauce build. The button layout's not the same, and for some reason I couldn't pull off
Mortal Kombat's placed better on iiRcade.
Got back, low punch, low kick, block. Well, that wasn't working. I'm gonna try that again. I'm trying to get it to work because all I gotta do is change the button mapping because it's weird because the punch button is AB, right? And kick is like X, Y, and RB, R1 is like block. Is weird the layout they did with this. So,
Brad, have you played Shredder's Revenge?
I have not. I've never.
I have. It's great.
I have
on
it
the
on
Switch.
I have it on Switch. I haven't even opened it.
I was waiting for it to come to iiRcade.
I was waiting for the physical, which took a while after it came out because I got one of the
I'm sure it's great,
limited run copies. I played it for a little bit. I think on the Xbox One X. It's good. I'm looking forward to playing through that. Also playing when that Toxic Crusaders comes out.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool too. That new Double Dragon looks pretty good.
It does. I gotta watch some reviews on that one.
Mm-hmm. And when is that new quest coming out? Because watching you play virtual reality makes me want to get a virtual reality set up.
You could probably plan sometime next month.
Next month.
Pre-orders will go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get that.
Yeah. Please get it. I really want to.
Because I'm going to play games.
I know you're going to get it. I know. Let's welcome P-Dubs to the show.
P-Dubs is on the show.
I got this game from P-Dubs too. He just
P-Dubs is legit.
Everything is P-Dubs' fault.
Look at that. Look at P-Dubs. He's telling us how to do this. Thank you.
Sorry, P-Dubs. You know we're only joking around. P-Dubs.
We're only joking. P-Dubs is
it's not going,
day one supporter of this show.
We all love P-Dubs. My favorite YouTuber.
Netflix.
I'm just pissed off that it's not my logo.
See, mine's not going. My Shredder Revenge is not going.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mystery Coder must have P-Dub's special copy.
Shredder's Revenge is that you cannot play this game.
It's like, boom.
Shredder got his revenge.
Oh, hold on.
Well, welcome to Netflix Games. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Something's happening.
What's happening?
Got a little more. We have the
We're
end.
gonna watch a movie?
Yeah, we're gonna watch the Ninja Turtles movie.
We have the end again.
Yeah, just got.
And we go back to P-Dubs.
And we got the no, it's not.
This is the what happens sometimes with emulation.
They should have P-Dubs go.
That would be funny. It's funny that it like kept trying longer that time, wasn't it?
This has some room for improvement.
Welcome to Netflix Games. I'll help you out later.
I'd say it's playable.
Install a new one right now.
Oh, I'd have to install a new one right now. He said.
I plan on fooling with this tomorrow.
He says I'd have to install a new one right now.
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now.
Yeah,
I mean, my iiRcade is plugged into the computer, so I mean, I guess I could, but. If you guys want me to, I will.
Zod Rider saying, "Do it now."
Zod Rider says, "Do it now."
Yeah.
All right, I'm on Discord, so.
Yes, I'm gonna get started on my taxes while Steps is downloading the game.
Can you change the pick from P-Dubs to a different
background?
pick?
Yes. When you put the games in, you could choose a different background image.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you can.
So you can put anything in there. That's neat.
We'd have to Rust desk off stream. Okay, so I could not stream, right? Stop cam.
Are we doing it right now? I think so.
There you go. So there you go. I'm not on stream. There you go.
You're not.
Okay.
So if he wants to help, he can. I'm not on stream now.
Hey, I'm fine for doing it now. It'd be cool to see how it works.
Yeah.
Now watch the deal with. Let's see if this works. Watch. So I'm still on this Lunar Rescue. Now if I quit the game, we get the barcodes.
Yeah, you always get that though.
No, but the thing is that all right, it does. Maybe it's okay now. All right, that's better. I bought a second capture card for this one. This is not an Elgato, so this one you have to use through stuff like OBS or some kind of streaming software. But what I noticed is that anytime I went into a game and came back out, you would almost have to unplug the HDMI and plug it back in to get the signal again. But yeah, here see, I'll go over to App Store X. This is always with AtGames. It's always hit or miss on how fast.
Yeah, it takes a while always to load. This App Store X thing always takes a while to load.
Go to Coin Ops.
A little bit of a delay.
Launch that. So basically what I did, I just made I think I just saved it in the computer, just made a copy of the other one. This is a smaller build than what I originally had. The original one I had like over 8,000 games in it, but it was a bunch of like, you'd be scrolling through like freaking Bobby's Pony Ride and all this kind of
crap.
I
don't need that many games. Just give me the arcade classics and I'm happy. You know, it is cool that you can do it though. It's amazing that you can play all this on the AtGames.
I realized the better way to do this is just have it.
What are your favorites?
Have everything on one memory card. I don't know. I think something with the first way I did it. It did not fire up as fast.
Does your quick search work? My quick search doesn't work. Like this. You know, you're supposed to press. I think it's like.
Have you ever played this one, Brad?
Z and C are supposed to do your alphabet. It doesn't work on mine for some reason.
They got Pro Gear. Pro Gear is on the new arcade one-up cabinet. That game is great.
Yeah, these cave shooters are dope. Yeah. We need to play some of these.
One. I love this.
I love the caves. The cave shmups.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get to the coin ups.
How do you say that? Is that Guanage? What is it?
Wanji.
Wanji.
It's really good. So yeah, you could choose between different characters.
I don't know. It's telling me that this software you had me download said I may be being scammed.
This one is really insane. It's really bloody too.
Look at all that blood.
This was one of the ones I was hoping would come to the iiRcade as well, but they never seem to get anything cave related. So yeah, I'm playing this. Cave, I can only show it to you. I can't actually play it because I'm playing it with about a 1 second delay.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on the stream. When I played in the 1 quarter challenge, I actually have to switch the input of my screen over to the game so I could play it in real time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just wanted to show you this.
That's what I do. I split the signal and I play it on my screen on my Legends Ultimate actually. And then the other signal goes to the stream. They don't have any input.
Always delay. In the cave games, they have your ways of firing. You can hold it and you'll do one thing, or you can rapid fire and you'll do another.
That's something else.
And they always rain down coins and stuff like that in their stuff.
This is cool. It kind of has like the feudal Japan thing.
Yeah.
Very cool. The samurais. Pretty cool.
It's really good. I'd highly recommend playing. It plays really smooth too. First time I ever came across this game was on Pandora's Box years back. Let's see. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna quit.
On your do you have the Legends Gamer or the Legends Mini? How do you scroll through the alphabet? Because my alphabet thing I don't think works.
I'm not sure.
Can you scroll through the letters?
This game here, Undercover Cops.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the game that the whole team that made Ninja Baseball Batman.
Yeah, they made this one too.
They made this one. So I was positive that iiRcade was going to eventually get this one. And it also never happened. But every week I was like, all right, this is going to be the week. Undercover Cops is coming. This one's pretty crazy. You could pick up all these gigantic things out of the environment and just... It's
like swinging telephone poles and stuff.
Yeah, this would have been a good get for iiRcade, but we have it over here.
Yeah.
Again, I'm playing on delay. I'm just showing you the game.
Yeah.
We'll definitely play this one night. I just love how you can pick up the stuff from the environment, the giant things. It's got that like post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. Like do you ever see the anime Fist of the North Star?
Yeah.
That's a game.
Cool. Yeah, they made a game of it too. It was the anime too.
Oh, it's pretty good. I like that you can just pick up these guys and grab them. Do you have to hit a button to do that, or do you just walk up to them?
Oh, I'm doing everything like a half a second.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about half a second. I'm talking about like
the
gameplay here. Like when you go to pick up an enemy to toss.
Here we go. He's picking up.
You just do it automatically, or do you have to press a button to
pat her up?
I think you got to hit a button.
Yeah, it is cool. The anime and a manga.
It's kind of like you got to be close to them while you're pressing the button.
So is it like a 2 button or a 3 button? Like it looks like it's just like one kick that you're doing. Like, is there any other moves?
Well, it's me playing.
It's me playing.
The Crows. IRM had a lot of cool games.
And this is the same team that made
Ninja Baseball Batman. Yeah.
I'd say Ninja Baseball Batman is better.
Well, it depends on what you're in the mood for, but they're both great.
This is more like more grungy.
No, based on the moves that I'm seeing right now, like Ninja Baseball Batman had a lot.
Yeah, it did.
Like they spent a lot of time on it. I think they spent a lot of time graphically on this game. I don't think the gameplay is on the same level.
I'm happy to see that it's switching. It's coming back instead of locking up. I was playing a little bit of Willow.
It's a good thing.
Pro Gear. You've all seen obviously the Punisher. Awesome beat 'em up. It's a shame they didn't put this one on the MVC2 cabinet. It would have been great to have one awesome beat 'em up on there.
Yeah, Punisher's a good one too.
Hey, I've got this one.
Open Ice.
Here's my most requested game for the iiRcade that never happened.
Ooh, Xenophobe is a good one.
And it's on the AtGames.
This is Xenocrisis.
But is it dual joystick?
Well, not on here.
You got to use the buttons. See,
I can't get the dual joystick to work. But you got to use the
well, I'm wondering if there's a way to pair. Is there a way to pair? Like I've got the AtGames Legend Ultimate. Is there a way to pair that to the puck? And you just use that. Yeah,
I did.
That's the way to do it.
For some reason, it paired.
It should pair.
It paired the second player control.
Yeah,
maybe it was thinking like the mini was player one.
No, what I'm thinking is like it has that HDMI switch on the Ultimate, right? If you flip it in that mode and then plug the puck into the HDMI to that input, and then put it in pairing mode, so it pairs with the puck as player one. I wonder if that's possible. I haven't tried it myself. I've been thinking about it. So like if I want to stream like those twin stick shooters and stuff like that, trackball games on here, and to be able to use those controls,
possible.
Figure out a way to do it. I think that's the way to do it.
Man, iiRcade dropped the ball not getting this one.
That would have been a good one. Just put dual stick controls on this.
Dual stick.
It's almost like Galaxy TV Champion.
No, this is way better.
I said like. Yeah.
But it's unplayable right now. Like
you can't use the buttons. I mean, it's a dual stick shooting game all the way.
Yeah, you can't use the buttons. I tried.
Press 2 buttons to shoot diagonally. I mean, it's not the arcade experience, you know.
That's not fun.
It's not fun, right?
I'm trying to
kill some fun. And it's like you're trying too hard to aim, like stuff that should be. You got to be
too fast. You have to react too fast in this game to try to deal with that. Figure out which button to hit.
Oh, you got a roll button. I like that.
Was this on the iiRcade, Brooklyn?
Yeah, I have it. I bought it for iiRcade.
But it's still the button thing.
But you have to use the button on the right side, but it still plays better than this.
Better than that.
But I only have one stick on this mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here in the 8 buttons. Yeah.
Well, I've got the Legends Gamer. It's got the dual sticks.
They did a good job on this one. I like the way they made a lot of the cabinets look different in this build.
I think that's the same version I have.
Yeah, I do appreciate the time people take to make
they do an
interfaces
amazing job.
like
this one even has all
Laserdisc games.
Laserdisc.
Oh yeah, so does the sauce. The sauce has a Laserdisc as well. It's got like mostly anything.
Man, I used to play this one.
Cobra Command.
I believe on Sega CD.
Yeah, I love Cobra Command.
I was good at this one. And the other one with the car.
Road Avenger. Yeah, it's a good one too. Road Blaster. Yeah, Road Blaster. It was called Road Avenger, I think, on the Sega CD.
This one. I was so good at this game.
Road Blaster.
I had this on Sega CD.
Yeah. The arcade game's harder though than the Sega CD game.
Mm-hmm.
You got to rev your engines and then use your brakes. It's pretty crazy.
All of this stuff would have been great for iiRcade.
Yeah. It amazed me they didn't get any of these other Laserdisc games.
Look at this one.
Badlands.
Look, it's like a bad B movie with like one graphic. That to me, that stuff is awesome though.
Yeah, I think it is awesome too. It's like, this is the future. The video.
Flash in the pan.
I think I tried. I did. I tried this one night. That was a good one. Cliffhanger, you said you can't even play on YouTube.
Yeah, they'll demonetize. Like they'll actually strike. They'll do the thing where you have to take it down.
Carlo,
the
sauce does work with bit LED. Oh yeah, sorry.
Content.
You said LCD. I have no idea.
I don't have the LCD. I did a stream of Cliffhanger and I tried to upload it once, and it was like, nope, won't do that again.
All the fighting games you could possibly imagine.
Look at that. That's insane.
Even the Jackie Chan Kung Fu Masters.
Jackie Chan.
They don't have MVC2, but they do have the first one.
Is Step still around?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I assumed you were still there.
So let's see how this plays.
You know, would be hilarious if we got Karate Champ working with 2 joysticks.
If you know how to mess with this thing, you can probably configure it.
Yeah.
What they should have built in on the Legends is where you could just go to one default setting where it will change all your games instead of it being on center. Either do pixel perfect.
Yeah, like you have to go into each one.
Fit.
It's not global.
It does remember, but it'd be great if they just had a global one.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of have that on the pinball in a way.
Take care, Goofyfoot. Thanks for watching. Mikey J's asks, "How does Dragon's Lair run on it?" It's all right. It's not as good as it is on the iiRcade. They're running Daphne.
So when it comes time to get the Quest 3, I'll give you all my I have like a link. If you go through my link, you'll get a $30 store credit.
Oh, that's cool.
With it for like my referral.
I'm sure it's going to be the same for everyone.
Like with that $30, you can get
a game,
the golf
Play
with every
games.
single course, and you could probably get yourself another game.
Is that your favorite game, the golf?
It's my favorite social game.
It's like for playing like with
VR's
people.
taken on a whole new life for me as well, because remember, I've just been playing VR by myself.
Yeah.
Now it's great that, starting to get together with people
Community playing,
on the weekend and playing together. Yeah,
Playing
it's
some
so
golf,
much fun.
fun.
So I'm really highly looking forward to when all of you get it.
Right, there's
I'm
lots
definitely
of
going to
social
recommend
games.
whatever you get. Make sure you get like whatever elite strap comes out for it, and some sort of, when they usually on Amazon they'll come out with some sort of comfort
Third party
face.
Yeah.
Third party. They usually great stuff, and it makes all the difference, especially the elite straps. I never even used the original strap on mine.
And then my only recommendation with if you're new to the VR is just take your time with it. I
think they'll be fine with golf.
Well, yeah. It's just make sure you don't stay in the environment too long, because you do get what they call VR sickness.
Anytime Mystery Encoder, we'll be playing most likely tomorrow night. My room code is shill. You just type it in on an Oculus if you're in golf, and you'll be in the game with us. You don't even have to own all the courses. You can play as a guest.
And the only golf game I have on my Quest is that Golf Plus game that's on. I haven't even really played it. I got to give that a go.
I cannot believe
really
that you don't have Walkabout Mini Golf.
That's
One of the best
expensive.
VR games. No, it's not.
Canadian
Not at all.
dollars it is.
Really?
Like for the whole game, it's like $60. All the packs and everything.
This is the Atari game that was never released. This just popped up in VR too. All right, what are we doing? Are we waiting for steps though?
We're almost there. I think we're getting there.
Okay.
Long story short, he had to get into my cabinet and help.
Look, see, they have all cave classics.
Yeah, I know.
That category. These are all good. You can't go wrong with any of the cave shooters. And what's great on the Legends Ultimate, as I'm switching through this, the whole bit LCD marquee changes. They've done such a great job building that up. Does it do that on your Awesome Sauce?
It does for the. I don't have the bit LCD because it's not available up here in Canada, but I do have the LED, and it does work with the LED. So I can scroll through all the games, and the marquee will show up.
Oh, that's cool. Just like CoinOps does that.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. I do like it.
Look,
Any idea what we're playing on the next show? Mikey J Productions is asking.
I'll figure it out this week. I'll let you guys know.
There's so many great games. Oh.
Have you played the Sonic the Hedgehog arcade game?
The game I streamed the other day, the Bank Panic game was pretty fun.
I would do twin. I'll show you the twin sticks, but I can't play any because I'm scrolling through this on the mini. This is single stick setup.
But you can pair, you can pair a video game controller, I believe, an Xbox controller to the mini. You can to the puck, so you can use. I haven't tried it, but I'm sure you can. And you can twin stick a game that way, I think. But from my understanding, is if you do plug a controller into the port of the puck, it recognizes it as player 2. Because I tried doing that, connecting it the control deck directly to the puck. All
these light gun games. What'd you break there, Brian?
And it makes it player 2 instead of player 1.
Some of these don't work though when you try to load them, from what I remember.
Yeah, the more modern stuff usually doesn't run as good.
I'd definitely be looking to add more light gun library to my iiRcade in some fashion.
Here's all the twin stick.
I love Crazy Climber. That's one I love. I would love to play that on my iiRcade. That's
Black
I just love
Widow's
that game.
awesome. We'll play this one night.
Mm-hmm. I've never really played that Cloak and Dagger game much. Have you ever played that one?
No.
I haven't played that at all. Wasn't that like a movie with Dabney Coleman or something?
Frontline's twin stick? I have no idea.
Sounds familiar. I played this one, Brad. This is a
Fire Trap.
They tried to do like Crazy
sequel.
Climber.
Yeah.
In an asymmetric view.
Uh-huh.
This one's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
So Karate Champ is in twin stick.
Yeah, cool.
That means it's already set up.
Already set up, yeah.
Well, or possibly not, because they have.
Well, single player would be dual
Xenocrisis
stick. Then you need
use Xbox controllers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily have to use the control deck.
I don't know. I've never tried Blitz. I don't think it works good. Does Blitz work? I don't think it does.
I don't even know if it's on here.
I don't think so.
I once popped it on the Pandora's box.
You're an iiRcade scrolling through the menu. Big prizes.
It sounds
Space
like when
Dungeon.
it sounds like when you used to put like a playing card in your spokes on your bike.
I know. Like Space Dungeon's cool. It's kind of like Robotron. Fun game.
This is a great one right here.
Total Carnage.
All right, we gotta try installing a different file. So you're talking about that Sega Sonic game? I played that in the actual arcade at Chicago. Whatchamacallit, Galloping Ghost.
Yeah,
my kid wants to play that every single time. He just likes platform games a lot. I do not. But that's his jam.
That's cool.
Like, I like playing the original Sonic. I like playing Mario, but other than that, I'm like, platform games are kind of a hard sell for me.
Well, that one's totally different than any other Sonic.
Oh, it's weird.
It's
definitely
weird. You play
weird,
it with a trackball.
It's hard. It's very hard. Probably because it's different, you know? We got to the final boss, and if you lose to the final boss, you got to start the whole game over. You can't, like, continue.
What about Castlevania? I played that when I went on the Southern Fried Gaming. That's a fun one.
Yeah, it's not this one right here.
Somebody's playing Qbert.
That's me.
What are you playing it on?
New Wave Toys.
Do they have the right controls on it?
Yeah. It's
I would
diagonal.
assume so.
Mm-hmm. It's just small.
So remember when this one was supposed to come out for Arcade 1-Up?
Yep.
I guess I can't play it on here. I don't have a trackball. I guess I'm playing with the stick.
Playing with the stick.
Is that possible? I don't know. It's a little weird. This probably was only in Japan.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Volcano.
I can't move though.
Yeah.
It's more fun, like with the trackball. That's how you play the whole thing. You just roll the ball really fast.
Mm.
You almost ready, Steps?
Yeah.
You let me know. We'll make you full screen.
I'm getting there. Okay. Let me get back to the right screen. StreamYard. Start cam.
Here we go.
What?
How soon before I get swatted?
Mm-hmm.
They did such a great opening for this game. This whole new song and this intro they did. Pretty impressive for a video game to do, like, put all this work in.
They actually got a better intro song of the original cartoon series than the actual Nickelodeon put out with their new. They released the 5 original episodes, and the one they used sucks. Just pay for the real one. You know, we already paid for the cartoon series. All right.
Is this like a really long game? Someone told me it's like takes hours to beat.
Oh yeah, it can be.
It does. It takes a long time to beat this game.
Yo, yeah. It keeps going. There's several levels.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what the buttons are. So, that one's obviously skipped, so it'll work. All right. I thought that was skip. Maybe not. Yeah, we said arcade mode. Start game. Okay. I don't want the tutorial though. Thank you.
Select your hero.
All right. Now let me choose anyone up to there. Okay, let's go with Michelangelo. Why not?
Mikey
I
J
played
said he beat
only
it.
the first level. It looked nice. I had it. I was playing it in 4K.
I do own like 3 legal versions of this game.
Yeah.
I will say that. I own it on
as well.
Nintendo Switch. I own it on Xbox. I own it on PC. I figured out
And
the
this,
buttons.
I have that whole collection that they put out.
I own the
No, I
collection
don't. It's
too.
not streaming. It's downloaded. It's running on the iiRcade itself.
Yeah, this is running on the iiRcade. See?
Yeah.
It kicks you out though if you do that, so don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
What did you do?
I hit menu.
Hit the menu. It doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. So it goes out. So you gotta keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know. But it's running.
It's cool. You would think it was possible.
I also have a subscription to Netflix. What do you know?
Yeah, so do I. I have a subscription to Netflix.
So do I. I have the upgraded one for 4K.
Wow. Go Brooklyn.
Select your hero.
I just figured maybe they'll go after you guys first.
Yeah.
Leave the guy with the 4K subscription alone.
Yeah.
Job breaking news.
Job breaking news.
It's kind of cool that it recognizes it's like not a widescreen and gives you that shredder at the top.
That is cool.
But it's running really well.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm still figuring out the buttons here. Oh, that's the meditate that you gotta do. I failed to finish the level unharmed. What do you know? Yeah, levels in this are kind of long too, from what I remember. Definitely.
And what, I have a whole new expansion pack that just came out for this?
I don't know if it came out yet or not. But yeah, Sagi Ojimbo, that's good. That guy, I remember having that figure when I was a kid.
It really looks good. Like
It's running great.
Shown everything's like running really good.
It's running good. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this would play online. I'm gonna guess not. No, they're not coming out there. The question is how many people can play, right?
Deep breath.
Yeah.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
Yeah. So I think I'm trying. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I was trying to figure that out. The top row is really useful buttons. I will say that. Like C is doing the attacks, A is jumping, and then B does the cartwheel. And then Z does the meditation, and I think X does the super. So, but yeah, I'm not experiencing any issues. It's running pretty good.
Not laggy?
No, not at all.
It looks good, and I'm judging that through the fact that we're streaming it.
Streaming it too, which is always not as good. Always have some inherent lag.
So it's definitely going to look better on your end just playing it.
Yeah, it looks strong. Now, I think I have my Wi-Fi turned off right now, though. I was told to, so maybe. But I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But I know this was a big deal for a lot of people.
You go for a while before you get to a boss, huh?
It's a long. Have you ever played this game?
I've never played it now.
Oh, it's long, dude.
Well, I did a stream of it not too long ago on my channel. I'm drinking.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's. It tests.
I think I might have watched some of it. Were you playing as April?
Oh yeah, I was beating them like crazy. Combo.
But you were playing as April, right?
Oh yeah, she. I
did watch some of that actually.
She doesn't do as much damage, but she's quick.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like to play Splinter, but I thought I should play with Heroes. And I guess if you beat the game through once, you get a Casey jump. I forget if it's the story mode or arcade, but you have to, if you do that, you get another character. And then obviously, down the road, you get to use Soggy things, but I don't know if that's going to work. That's probably not going to work on this version, obviously. But it's pretty cool to have this on the iiRcade.
Hiya.
Alright, let's see what we got here. It actually is kind of interesting playing this on arcade stick because I really just play it on pad.
Does this game have like save points?
I believe it does. But do they work in this iiRcade? I don't know.
Hey Brad, I figured it out with the current mapping of Smash TV on here with the analog stick. So what I did is I'm using the control deck with the mini, right, with the one joystick. So I paired a PlayStation 4 controller to the puck.
Okay.
So that's acting as player 2, right? So the left analog stick on player 2 normally acts as the second joystick on when you're playing Smash TV anyway, but that's how you do it.
Okay.
So I'd have to it's like I'm plugging in another analog stick essentially.
You can map a PlayStation 4 joystick to the AtGames puck.
Well, yeah, I'm plugged in right. I'm plugged in right now, and it's acting as player 2, right? So it's just like the control deck that has the two joysticks and the trackball, right?
Okay. So you can use
that. Essentially, it's acting like that. So essentially, the second.
If you plug the joystick in, you can play dual joystick games.
Yes.
So you'd play from the player 2.
Yeah, because that's how it's mapped currently.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's how you would do it.
Looks like another victory.
Now to do that, you just press that button where you set up your controls.
Yeah, I try. I went into the pairing function, and what I do is I'm actually plugged in wire. I'm wired right into it, right? Because I put
with like a cable.
I just plugged in a cable right to the puck.
That's cool.
So it's acting as well too. But that's how you get to other people to play
There's level 1
on games that comes
proof
with
of concept
with the mini.
Incredible work.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Pretty amazing.
Running pretty good.
Well done, Emmy.
Let me get my camera switched over, right? I guess.
Yeah, this is a really good beat 'em up page, and they did a really good job on this one. It's a lot of fun.
Now, again, if I get out of there, then obviously you hit menu, you get out, so you just got to keep playing.
Once again, thank you, P-Dubs.
Yes.
P-Dubs
thank
is
you.
legit.
Yeah,
P-Dubs is
Michelangelo's
legit.
also good, Mikey J. He's quick too, but a little bit more powerful.
P-Dubs, he was up late working.
P-Dubs had to put in.
Yeah, it is good. It's almost 2 in the morning. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just about time to stop. But I waited around because I know people would want to see that that's actually working, and it really looks like it's working well.
You're almost going for an arcade talk stream.
I swear, when I started this night, I'm like, gonna be good. I'm gonna keep everything moving. Do 1 hour, a little bit, and
this
we're
was
out.
quick. It was a 45-minute show.
4 hours later,
we ran it just like clockwork.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. This was a good start to the weekend. Absolutely. I had a good time hanging out with everyone. Everyone that showed up in the chat room tonight. As always, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's a good start. Tomorrow night, definitely be playing some VR. I'm sure everyone will be doing their thing this weekend, playing games, enjoying yourself. And we'll be back. Anyone want to say anything before I end this? No, they're all.
Merry Christmas!
Yes, have a good sleep.
Merry Christmas!
It's late.
Happy Halloween! The Halloween candy's out.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Stay legit.